The following is a presentation of Husker Radio Sports. Your exclusive home for North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics is right here on 1240 AM, 1061 FM, KODY. You can also hear all the action at www.huskerradio.com or on the KODY mobile app, available for free in the Google Play or the App Store. Now let's send it to the voice of the Irish, Tanner Struckman.
Welcome back to the McGann Activity Center. It's the final game of the regular season on the girls' side, and tonight it's the fun rivalry of North Platte St. Pat's and Hershey from the McGann Activity Center. The third meeting for both girls and boys teams this year already. It'll be the final meeting here of 2021 basketball season, and it'll be the final game as well of this season for the regular season side for both the Lady Irish at 13-8 and the Lady Panthers at 11-9. Welcome into our Quick Stop pregame show here on Husker Radio's KODY, 1240 AM, 1061 FM. We're here from the McGann Activity Center as we bring North Platte St. Pat's and Hershey here. Our boys game first, and then our girls game first, and then we'll have the boys game coming up next. Here on Husker Radio, and we welcome you in from the Husker Radio YouTube page as well to bring you here our coverage on our live stream. Hope you're enjoying what should be a fun night. This ought to be a good night of basketball. Two more good games. We had two good games on Tuesday on both for Hershey and St. Pat's. We had Tristan Weiner covering Hershey Tuesday night when they took on Paxton. I covered St. Pat's and Dundee County Stratton on Tuesday, and boy, now they two are the winners of those four games meet here in the regular season finale, and they get ready for sub-districts on the girls' side coming up next. Again, Quick Stop, they're just around every corner. Fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations at Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road to everywhere, it is Quick Stop. A third meeting. First time St. Pat's won it in Hershey. Second time it was Hershey victorious in the SPVA semifinals. This time they meet up here at the McGann Activity Center for the final meeting. It's been such a fun series, and on the girls' side, this has been, to me, this is the series. This is the game right here for me. I've gotten to call this series so many times, and the girls' matchups have always been, to me, the best ones. And this has just been such a fun rivalry, and it should be another really good one. St. Pat's Hershey, we're going to take a break. When we return, we'll continue our Quick Stop pregame show here from Coach Nathan Stenicky from the North Platte St. Pat's Irish. That's all on the way. You're listening to high school basketball from the McGann Activity Center after this on Husker Radio.
Do you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer ran, and all proceeds benefit North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays, 10 to 3.
No matter who you are and where you're going, Mid-Plains is here for you. The differences of our campuses make us stronger. Our shared mission propels us forward. You can't define us as one person, one town, one place. We are many, in pursuit of something bigger, together. With 6 individual campuses supporting a vast and determined region. We are Mid-Plains Community College.
Welcome back to the Quick Stop pregame show from the McGann Activity Center for the final time this season for the North Platte St. Pat's Lady Irish as they wrap up the regular season with Hershey. Coach Nathan Stenicky. Coach, what a fun win Tuesday. I'm sure it was fun for the girls to sit back after that one and know that they put together a heck of a performance. I'm sure a lot of people have been talking about 16 threes, and probably just as fun to rewatch again.
Yeah, we shot lights out. As many as we shoot, eventually, it's going to happen, but I wasn't thinking 16 ever. So the girls are really confident right now, and, I'll take it this time of year, them shooting like that. And of course, they know we're not going to hit 16 tonight. Our goal is to hit anywhere from 6 to 8, and we know we'll be in a ball game. The thing that I came away with the most is our adjustments defensively. They had 2 girls that were kind of tearing us up the first half, and we did a good job of limiting their touches and finding them every possession, and they were talking defensively, which they weren't doing in the first half.
Irish get a big victory, a 40-point victory over Dundee County Stratton. And, you want to be peaking. I know that, you're right, 16 is not going to happen, but
every game, but boy, it's nice to get that end of the season when you make yourself feel good, confident here, and your sub-district's already out, and you'll be the 2 seed in that. So this game doesn't play into that, but obviously there's still some big implications if you can get through your sub-district or not, because wild card to district final.
Yeah, tonight's game is not only a big rivalry game, and you look forward to it every year. It's coming at the end of the year and gets you primed for sub-districts, but it'll be a big point getter for whoever wins this one, so they're wild card eligible maybe if they do slip up in sub-districts.
North Platte St. Pat's, third time around with the Hershey Lady Panthers. You won the first one in Hershey. You lost the second one at SPVA. Tale of 2 very different games. I think you had 10 threes in the first game, and the second game that was one that I felt like energy-wise wasn't there, and maybe the confidence maybe not there since that loss the night before. So certainly going in a different mindset into this one.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Watching film on that one, getting ready for this one, we looked sluggish. We looked a step behind where the first time we played them, we were getting a lot of steals, getting a lot of loose balls, and it was just, flip-flop of the first game. Hershey was doing all that, and we weren't. So I think we, maybe we're a little fatigued, especially in the second half in that game. So I think our conditioning has gotten a lot better, and hopefully we can give 100% for 4 quarters.
In that conditioning, you shot a lot of threes in that second game. A lot of them were quick, forced, because you had to just turn and shoot. Sometimes that conditioning gets you better looks.
Yeah, yes, it does. And our offense runs smoother when we're not, tired and jogging. We're sprinting to get open and setting good screens and not being lazy. So conditioning is a big factor, and you got to have your legs, too, to hit shots. So I think, we're right where we want to be.
Final game at McGann, it kind of seems fitting for a COVID season to be able to get, unfortunately we're a day away from 75% tomorrow, but you still should have a good crowd and you should have a great atmosphere. And it's senior night, which unfortunately your lone senior's not playing, but with injury, but I know she's meant a lot to this program.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate that she went down with that injury. She's been playing so well and worked so hard to get back from it the first time. It was just, kind of devastating. And I think it was kind of devastating for our team, too. It took us a couple weeks to get over it. And I think we're finally playing really good ball again these past few games. And, even though she's not playing, she's, talking to both coaches about what maybe we should be running. So we've got a third assistant right now, and couldn't be more proud of her.
She hasn't usurped Coach Braithwaite on second in command?
No, not yet. Hasn't jumped it yet.
Not yet. All right.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop with fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. And for real shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop with the lowest beer prices in town and happy hour twice daily, and we never
Hosting
close.
a get-together,
Quick
event,
Stop.
or party,
With
the
27
last thing you
locations.
want is to turn your house upside down to get ready for one. Use Occasions in North Platte instead. Occasions is the area's event venue for gatherings of up to 55 people inside with a beautiful outdoor patio as well, with tables and chairs included and a full kitchen for your use. All you need to do is show up. Meetings, parties, or simple get-togethers. Occasions is where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trzynski, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
Welcome back on our Quick Stop pregame show here from the McGann Activity Center. Tanner Struckman with you as we get ready for North Platte St. Pat's and Hershey. What else would you rather do on a Thursday night? And it's a couple fantastic matchups between the Irish and and the Panthers here from the McGann Activity Center. In this girls' game, we're about 9 minutes away from tip-off. Lady Irish are 13-8 on the season. Lady Panthers 11-9. The Panthers coming off of a win over Paxton this past Tuesday. They rolled them 63-24, a big victory in that one. They'd lost 3 straight, though, before that against Mullen and Chase County and Bridgeport. Now, that's 3 teams that are all really good. You combine their 3 records, and they're 54-10. So, I mean, those are 3 quality programs there. They lost big to Bridgeport in the SPVA finals, and then they lost by 10 to Chase County and 12 to Mullen, but then get the big victory over Paxton to get back on track. 63 points in that game. That's the most of the season this year. Averaging about 48 a game, giving up 43. They hit a season-high 7 threes in that victory against the Lady Panthers, and so that was a nice victory there for them, shooting the ball really well. For what it's worth, this year, Panthers have hit 1 3 in a game twice, both of which against North Platte St. Pat's. So they're not a team that relies on the 3 near as much as whereas St. Pat's does, but I think 3 to 4 is probably where they'd like to be on a season average tonight as well. Talia Steinbeck leads the way. The 6'1" sophomore is averaging 14 points a game. She's a matchup nightmare for really any team, and she is for St. Pat. She doesn't play down low either. She'll play out wide. She'll drive. She can shoot the 3, but she's best when she's penetrating. A great foul line shooter as well. She only had 2 in the first game at Hershey. She had 23 in that SPVA game. So she really, really upped her game. She's a big reason why they got a victory in that game at the conference tournament. Shada Vaughn, the 5'11 junior, she's coming off of 3 threes against Paxton. That's her season high just on Tuesday. She can shoot them, but she hit a lot more last year. She struggled behind the three-point line this year. Only 12 threes made this year, but she has the ability. She hit 9 against Bridgeport in 1 game a year ago in 1 game on her own. So she has the ability to really dial up the three-point line for sure. And then who else steps up? You know, I think in this game, Talia Steinbeck's going to see a lot of attention because she really did a lot of the damage against the Irish at that SPVA tournament. So I got to think Coach Nathan Stenicke's saying, we have to do a better job on her. We have to do a better job of slowing her down and making somebody else do the duty. Who else will step up? Carly Sexton, I think, is a great candidate. She had a good game at 10 points in that SPVA tournament. She's averaging about 6 points and 6 rebounds per game. Diana Roberts, she's only scored 3 points in the 2 games this series. She's very capable of hitting some threes. I think McKaylee Brownowell, a 5'8 sophomore, can do some damage. She's averaging about 4 points per game. So that'll be the key for Hershey, I think, is who else steps up besides Talia Steinbeck and how much can they get from the rest of them. As a team that will get ready then for the C111 Sub-District Tournament in Imperial next. They'll play in Imperial because Chase County is the top seed. Hershey will be the 3 seed, so they'll play second-seeded Gothenburg coming up on next Tuesday. Then number 1, Chase County will play number 4, Cozad. The winners, of course, meet in the C211 Sub-District Final, C111 Sub-District Final, then on Thursday. For St. Pat's, the Lady Irish 13-8 on the season. They've set the school record for threes in a game. 16 of them on Tuesday. Just a tremendous game. A 71-31 win over Dundee County Stratton. They officially finished 16 of 33, but it was a game that you just couldn't believe how well they played in that game and how well they shot. It was the 7th most threes made in a high school game in the state of Nebraska ever. Think about that. Just absolutely wild performance from the Lady Irish, and it was the most ever by a team that was C2 or smaller. And so really a record-breaking night. Jayla Fleck went 7 of 10. Kate Stenicke was 5 of 10. Tanya Heinrichs had a couple. May Siegel had 2. For what it's worth, the previous school record was 12 against Blue Hill earlier this year. They blew it out of the water with 16. Now the key is, can you follow that up with more than 2? You know, because there's been some games where the Lady Irish have only hit 1. That obviously can't happen. They're going to have to hit, like Coach said, I think 6 to 8 is the mark that they'd like to see. They got good looks in the first 2 meetings against Hershey, or got looks, I should say. 10 of 29 in Hershey and then 7 of 36 at the SPVA Conference Tournament. I thought that game, though, they weren't all good looks. They were rushed. They were not quite as polished three-point shots in that one. And so I think it'll be key for the Lady Irish to get better shots than they did at that SPVA tournament here today. And Tanya Heinrichs, she's coming off of, she had a good game against Dundee County Stratton. She wasn't really the story, though, 17 points, but that hit right on the head 900 career points in her career. She needs 5 threes to hit 100 in her career and only 45 points to break her own single-season points record here at North Platte St. Pat's. So, and she's had a good career against Hershey. She's played in now 5 games. She's been 21 or above in every game so far. And so that's something, for Hershey's sake, they've got to be thinking we got to find a way to hold Tanya Heinrichs under 20 points here today. That's a huge game really for both teams. You know, for St. Pat's, they won't be the number 1 seed at their conference or SP sub-district tournament because that's already been decided. They're going to be the 2 seed, but you know, we were talking with Coach Denicky about a district final wild card as a possibility if you're able to get enough power points, and this is a big one. This is a 52-pointer. So you really want to get this one if you're St. Pat's, and Hershey's thinking the same thing. We really want to get this one as well. That being said, there's no lack of motivation needed for a game like this. When it's a rivalry game, 3rd time around, these 2 teams will get up for each other no matter what's on the line. The Irish will play in the D1 12 sub-district. They'll be the number 2 seed. They'll go to South Platte on Tuesday and play 3rd-seeded Kimball. The winner of that will play either South Platte or Minutair. Then on Thursday, South Platte, the top seed, at 18-1. Glad you're with us from the McGann Activity Center. It's Tanner Struckman here, and we're going to take a break, come back, and get you ready for tip-off between the Irish and the Panthers. It's North Platte St. Pat's and Hershey Panther basketball on Husker Radio.
For thorough news reporting by experienced journalists, read the North Platte Bulletin. Each of our core staff has from 7 to 20 years of experience in news gathering, and our roots go all the way back to the letter to the Bulletin that launched the renowned World War II canteen. It's affordable, colorful, and you can keep up with the commissioners, city council, schools, civic groups, sports, courts, and entertainment. Look for the Bulletin's news bents in restaurants, too. Connecting with us is as simple as saying, "Hey, Google, the North Platte Bulletin."
The Cedar Room in North Platte is the restaurant and lounge to match any occasion that deserves to be remembered or brunch meetings that need to impress. Come sit in the wonderfully unique cocktail bar or the perfectly lighted dining room with the family, colleagues, and loved ones. Wine and dine your company with elegance at the Cedar Room in North Platte. The bricks are open and the atmosphere is always warm and inviting. Coming back will be your first thought when leaving. The Cedar Room, downtown North Platte.
Welcome back to the McGann Activity Center on Husker Radio. Quick check of the Nebraska Land National Bank Sports Test to check on area scores. Nebraska Land National Bank, community-minded just like you. JV girls, Hershey won that one, a 2-quarter game, 27-9. I haven't seen any scores from the JV boys game yet. They did play a reserve game as well, by the way, so we'll try to get those scores. They're being played over at the high school right now. I know that the JV boys game was, it should be almost over now. I'm starting to see some fans pile in more. That might be over there at the high school. So we'll see if we can't get we see Coach Lyons there, so we'll see if we can't get the scores from the Coach Lyons or someone to see if we can't find out who they have on their side. So on the boys' side. Here again, St. Pat's Hershey in our final doubleheader of the regular season. It is the Irish and the Panthers coming up here from the McGann Activity Center. Should be a fun doubleheader. Should be what we wanted. I mean, this is the series that we wanted. This is how we wanted it to be. Is these two finishing out the regular season, and that's why they play a couple times a year. And fittingly, it should be a great matchup between the Irish and the Panthers. Glad you're with us here on Husker Radio. And again, this is where you kind of lay it on the line, because then you've got to get ready for, of course, right after this, sub-districts begin in just a couple days. Both teams will be opening up their sub-districts then on Tuesday, and we'll have coverage. We'll actually have coverage of both these teams. We'll have coverage of St. Pat's on Tuesday, and then we'll have coverage of Hershey as well on the Hawk 98.5 from Imperial. So you'll be able to hear both of these teams as their season plays out right after this, coming up later on next week. 13-8 Irish, and the 11-9 Hershey Lady Panthers is also senior night, so we might have some senior festivities in between games. I think when they're going to do that. I don't know that for sure, but they're lining up already for the anthem, so I think they're going to do that in between the two varsity matches. So should be a little bit longer break. We're going to pause for national anthem. We'll come back with tip-off between St. Pat's and Hershey and starting lineups next after this.
My dad always said, it's not hard to make decisions when you know what your values are. That stuck with me. And that's why I like knowing the decisions made by my public power electric utility are done locally. Local control means my utility is governed, managed, and powered by Nebraskans who know the values of the communities and the customers they serve. And there's nothing more Nebraskan than that.
This message brought to you by your local public power utility and Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us.
At Sandhill State Bank, we pride ourselves by working as hard as the customers who walk through our doors. We know the communities, values, and the people of the Sandhills. This allows us to be a more understanding and trusted partner in your financial growth. We offer safe and secure digital solutions through our online and mobile banking. Visit us online at sandhillstate.com or in person at one of our 11 locations. Sandhill State Bank is the most committed brand in banking. Member FDIC.
Make 2021 the year to focus on you. This is Maddie Krebs, owner of North Platte Jazzercise, and we are here to help you meet your fitness goals. Join us for a mix of cardio and strength-infused classes at our new location in the Canteen District. With more than 20 classes a week from early mornings to after work hours, there's no excuse to skip your workout. Did I mention we offer childcare at most of our classes? Check out a full list of class times and membership info at jazzercise.com, and go Irish.
There's your national anthem here from the McGann Activity Center. Tanner Struckman with you. Let's meet the starting lineups for these two teams. We'll start with the North Platte St. Pat's the away team, the Hershey Lady Panthers first at 11-9 on the season. Here's how they will start. It'll be Talia Steinbeck, 14 points a game. She's got 19 threes to lead the Lady Panthers. She will get the start and certainly deservingly so, leading scorer around the team. She had 23 in that game in the SPVA tournament. Carly Sexton, a 5'9 senior. She's averaging 6 points and 6 rebounds per game. Abby Hassan, a 5'8 junior, 2.4 points per game for her. Shada Vaughn, the 5'11 junior, 8 points, 3 assists, couple steals. That leads the team, those last two. And Dayana Roberts rounds out the lineup, the 5'4 senior, averaging 5.5 points per game. Coach Alex Lowther in his first year, but he's done a tremendous job. And he's got a young group. This is going to be a talented group. I mean, you're going to lose a couple seniors, but there's a lot to like for this program moving forward if you're a Hershey Panther fan, for sure. Meanwhile, for St. Pat's at 13-8 on the season, Kate Stenicky, 5'6 junior, averaging 7 points, 8 rebounds per game. Also getting the start today is Tanya Hyricks, the 5'9 sophomore, 20 points per game. She's been over 20 against Hershey in all 5 this year. May Siegel, the 5'9 sophomore, is averaging 9 points per game. She had 14 on Tuesday against Dundee County Stratton. Meanwhile, Jenna Kimberling, the 5'5 junior, who had a really good second game at the SPVA tournament. She scored 6 in that second game. And Jayla Fleck, who's coming off a career-high 21 points again on Tuesday. 7 3-pointers, the 5'9 junior. Coach Nathan Stenicky in his 18th year with 312 wins in that time. St. Pat's and Hershey, a series that Hershey won, of course, at SPVA. St. Pat's won in Hershey in December. The Irish have won 16 of the last 19, but that win at conference was a end of a 7-game losing streak for the Lady Panthers, and it's been a phenomenal series over the years. We've had some fun ones. Hershey going to be in the road, Blacks, Irish in the home whites to get this one underway here from the McGann Activity Center. Glad you're with us on Husker Radio. We've got Trey Formansky on the video broadcast side here today. Best of luck to Scorsese here tonight as he tries to work the magic on the video stream here. And May Siegel will enter center circle with Talia Steinbeck on the left, Siegel on the right to get this one underway. Here we go from McGann, the final game of the regular season for both of these squads, and the ball is in the air, and it's won ultimately by St. Pat's. It goes back to Kimberling, and the Irish will work right to left on your radio dial to get things started here. And here's Hyriggs out front. Hyriggs comes right side into the right corner for Jayla Fleck. Looks like the 1-3-1 that Hershey played on at the SPVA tournament. Not surprised they won't change much probably from that victory. Here's Hyriggs in the right corner, dribbling a lot. She'll skip it up top to Stenicky. And she'll come back to Hyriggs, gets an open 3 on the right wing. She misses it too hard. Rebound, though, to May Siegel. She'll count to Jayla Fleck, who will launch one. She'll miss it. Rebound long, picked up by Hyriggs. And the Irish get 2 offensive rebounds, and Hyriggs driving on the baseline is fouled. She got a blocking foul on a defender, and it will be St. Pat's ball underneath their own hoop as the first foul of the game charged to the Lady Panthers. It will go to Shada Vaughn. The Irish will cue it in inline right. They got 2 pretty good looks there on the 3-point line. Stenicky up top against this 1-3-1. Hyriggs deep right will launch. She'll put it up too hard. Rebound, Jayla Fleck out long, though. Hyriggs baseline drive. Drives, floats it short. Rebound tipped into the hands of Steinbeck. And the first time Hershey touches the ball on the offensive end. They drive into transition, get it to Sexton. She'll drive, miss a shot hard, and the rebound to Siegel. She'll outlet near wing. Irish and Hershey were scoreless. 1 minute in on our St. Louis State Bank scoreboard. Hyrix comes right side for Stenicky. Again, you have Steinbeck at the top of the zone defense, so hard to throw over top. That's where you got to be key. Hyrix open 3 on the wing, too hard, but got an offensive rebound from Fleck. Out to Stenicky. She'll launch. She'll hit. And finally, Irish shot up, 5? They finally get one, and they grab a 3-0 lead, but offensive rebound's the big reason why. Here, Hershey breaks the press. They've got some numbers. Steinbeck left side driving, shoots, over, misses, and rebound to Stenicky. Pretty good D by Fleck back there to just deny the shot a little bit. And a minute and a half in, it's 3-0 St. Pat's, who already has 5 rebounds in this game, all on the offensive end, or 4 of them. Here's an oop play. Hyrix throwing it underneath, and I don't know who she saw, but it was tipped out by Hershey, fortunate for her, and it will be St. Pat's ball under narrow hoop because I'm not sure who Tanya was throwing that ball to. Here's Hyrix to cue it in. Right corner, out on the perimeter to Siegel. Top it comes to Fleck. Fakes left, goes right. Hyrix, deep 3 out front. No. Rebound inside to Hershey. Hyrix has started 0 for 4, but a couple of them really deep. And the Irish have launched already 6 in the first minute and 45 seconds of this one. Hershey sets up their half-court offense for the first time here today. Steinbeck left into the corner to Hassett. Cutting through is Vaughn. They'll skip it near side for Roberts. She'll skip back left side for Hassett, who has to go up high to get it. Now to Steinbeck out front. Here's where she's dangerous. Baseline floater by Vaughn won't go. Siegel with a good box out, her 3rd rebound already. 5:45 opening quarter. 3-0 St. Pat's over Hershey in our girls varsity game from the McGann Activity Center. Hyrix comes around to the left wing, hands off to Stenicky. Left corner to Fleck. She finds Hyrix underneath, who leaked down low. She shoots a shot, blocked from behind. They've got a body foul on Carly Sexton, and Tanya Hyrix will go to the line for a pair of free throws. It's 6:06 Central Time. You're listening to KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. Next time you're hungry, head to Dave's Place in North Platte for the best homemade pizza and wings with dine-in, carry-out, and online ordering available. It is Dave's Place in North Platte. The free throw no good from Hyrix. And it's 3-0 still with 5:32 to play in our opening quarter. Second one upcoming here for the sophomore, who's 63% on the year. She'll hit that one, her first point. That makes it 4-0 North Platte St. Pat's. Full court pressure here. Ball comes in three-quarter court to Hassett. In the backcourt, gets it back to Steinbeck. And the Irish will hustle back now. And Vaughn comes across the timeline on the far wing. Setting up against the 2-3 zone. She'll pull up 3 and she'll hit. Shayna Vaughn knocks down her first 13th of the year. I mentioned in the pregame her ability to shoot the 3. Got to think she's one that's going to start finding the 5'11 junior. Hadn't had the year she had a year ago, but that one true. There's a tip ball by Roberts. A steal into the front court to Steinbeck now. She'll one-on-one against Hyrix. Tanya takes it away in the corner, but loses it out. It'll remain with Hershey underneath their own hoop. 5:02 to play in our first quarter, 4-3. St. Pat's by 1 here in our girls varsity game. Steinbeck will send it in. 6'1" sophomore's not shot yet. She has to come over away from the hoop more, and she'll throw it out to the up front to Roberts. Roberts waits. They look for Steinbeck in the lane. Left side it comes to Hassett. Now to Vaughn. She goes through her hands, but she's able to collect it on the right wing. Dribble up to the three-point line. Tacking in the lane. Now jump stops, throws one up, misses. Jayla Fleck on the rebound. One thing the Irish are doing is rebounding very well. Hyrix into the front court, up 4-3, 4:40 to play in the opening quarter. Both teams kind of feeling each other out so far, even though they know each other well. Fleck trapped in the corner in a tough spot. Got to get rid of it. Finds Hyrix on the wing somehow. And now up to Stenicky. That's a dangerous spot to be. The Irish got to be careful to not do that. Siegel gets it in the right corner. She'll dribble once, skip near side. Hyrix left corner. It's Fleck, a 3 up, and no. Baseline rebound is all Hershey. Irish are 1 of 7 on the three-point line. Here's Steinbeck in transition. She'll drive, get it lost on the way up, taken away by Stenicky. And she'll hold up in the backcourt, hand it off to Hyrix. 4:08, quarter 1. Not many stops in this game. And it's 4-3. St. Pat's with the advantage off a Kate Stenicky 3 and a Tanya Hyrix layup. She gets it on the right block. Tries to reverse around the end of the hoop. Comes out. Kimberling open 3 on the left wing is up. That won't go. Rebound Tayana Roberts. Irish not getting any more offensive rebounds since the first couple minutes. Here's Hershey into the front court, passing down low and overthrowing Carly Sexton, and a turnover out of bounds. It'll go back to North Platte St. Pat's. Here's Emma Hall, the 5'11 freshman coming in for the first time, and also Kinley Folkert, the 5'5 sophomore. Both in here. Carly Holman in for North Platte St. Pat's, another 5'5 sophomore. Pressure here. Hyrix in the backcourt, dribbling underneath the other Hershey hoop. Passes to Stenicky across the timeline. Tough stop to get about to get trapped, but no, trap wasn't there. She gets it to Hyrix to come up to the right wing and set up the offense. 3:30 in the opening quarter, 4-3. It's a defensive battle. Hyrix penetrates a bit, kicks out to Holman, back to Hyrix. Back to Holman in the right corner. Has her dribble. Finds Hyrigs cutting through. She'll drive baseline. Lost it out. First turnover. It'll be Hershey ball. Our scoreboard today brought to you by Sandhills State Bank, your financial partner in the Sandhills and the most committed brand of banking. Find them online at sandhillsstate.com or stop in at 803 South Dewey in North Platte. Hershey breaks the press. They get Hall on the right wing. She couldn't catch it cleanly. Now she passes, tipped into the hands of Siegel. Had the 2-on-1, but threw it right into the hands of Fleck. Now it's Hyrigs in the front court, crossing over to the right side. Layup in transition, rolls off, and the rebound to Hershey. Boy, that one almost looked like it got poked out somehow, and it's Hershey ball. Kinley Folkert gets out of a trap at midcourt and comes left side into the left corner to Steinbeck. Now on the wing. Vaughn for the lead on the wing. Her three no good. Rebound to Siegel. Hershey not really aggressive on rebounding early on here. Irish are really dialing up some boards. 2:40 to play in the opening quarter. Still 4-3. Hyrigs in the left corner to Jayla Fleck. Hyrigs cuts into the short corner. Drives underneath. Passes to Siegel. Shot in the lane. Short. Rebound Hershey. Pretty good look there for Siegel. Good find from Hyrigs. She couldn't finish it though. Here's Vaughn in the backcourt, across the timeline, down 4-3, 2:25 opening quarter. Passes left side for Steinbeck. Not looking to penetrate. Back near side for Folkert. Folkert baseline drive. Bounce pass underneath the Hall. Her shot blocked by Stenicky. Rebound though to Steinbeck. She spins away and puts it up and in on the left, blocking up. Hershey's got their first lead of the game by 1, 5-4. Good offensive rebound there. Here's Hyrigs into the front court. Bad pass out of bounds off of Stenicky. Or off of Hyrigs from Stenicky. Second turnover, and Jenna Kimberling back in. Jayla Fleck checks out. 2:02 to play in quarter number 1. It is 5-4. Hershey with the 1-point advantage. So here's Vaughn. Backcourt to Sexton. Sexton one-hands it to Folkert in the front court. She'll drive on the 3-on-2. Run into Kimberling. Gets stopped. Ball goes through the legs of Sexton. Taken away by Hyrigs. She's into the front court now to Stenicky. She'll hold up. Didn't have any numbers, but a turnover. The 5th one of the day for the Panthers. Minute 43 to play in quarter 1. 5-4. It has been defensive slugfest here. Here's Holman trapped in the corner. Ball comes out to the wing to Stenicky. Top to Kimberling, back to Hyrigs, left corner 3. That's her spot. That one no go, but a long rebound to May Siegel. Boy, Hershey's got to find a way to grab a rebound here off of a missed 3. Hyrigs left wing, out of the wing, dribbles to the side, near side, takes the 3, misses. She has started 0 for 6 from the perimeter, and Hershey avoiding some bullets there. 5-4, here's a transition 3 by Kinley Folkert that won't go. Rebound, Kate Stenicky inside, and neither team buying anything early on here. It's 5-4 still with a minute to go in our opening quarter. It's been a very quick-moving first quarter as well. Near turnover by Steinbeck. Hyrigs left side, Stenicky open 3 on the wing. Short, rebound Hershey. All right, now they're letting St. Pat shoot it. They're not hitting them. Steinbeck in the front court, coast-to-coast layup, up and off the glass and in. That's the difference right there. The 6'1 sophomore has the height in transition. And there's a bump foul in the backcourt on Hershey. That's going to go against Carly Sexton. That'll be her second, team third. And for the first time in quite some time, the clock stops. And Deanna Roberts and Jayla Fleck both check into this game with 42 seconds on the clock. That was actually on Shada Vaughn, and that was her second. It was 22 instead of 12. And Irish have the ball down 7-4, 35 seconds to play in the opening quarter. It has been absolutely zero offense, really, in this game. Here's Holman out of the far corner. Trap, ball tipped, stolen away by Folkert into the front court. She drives, she loses it from behind as Stenicky takes it away, and Stenicky switches her pivot foots and gets gone for a travel. That's turnover both ways, and it goes back to Hershey with 20 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Steinbeck to cue it in right in front of the Irish bench. Comes into Roberts here with 17 seconds. Roberts dribbling out near the spike line, looking to play for last shot with a 3-point advantage here in quarter number 1. Left side it comes to Folkert with 9. She'll dribble once, bounce pass near side Steinbeck with 6, with 5. She'll drive, float a shot up and in. Great take, she's got 6. 2 seconds, Hyrigs gets it. Hyrigs will shoot it from half court. No, she won't get it off in time, and it'll be Hershey with a 9-4 lead at the end of the first quarter here at the McGann Activity Center. Our second quarter coming up. You're listening to high school basketball on Husker Radio.
Faith, excellence, and service are at the heart of all that we do at North Platte Catholic Schools. Hi, I'm Enrollment Director Gwen Covey, inviting you to join us at Little Leprechaun Preschool, McDade Elementary, and St. Pat's High School. Our students enjoy small class sizes, a challenging curriculum, and the unique opportunity to grow in faith. Now is the time to experience a difference a Catholic education can make for your family. Call 532-1874 and schedule a tour today.
Make 2021 the year to focus on you. This is Maddie Krebs, owner of North Platte Jazzercise, and we are here to help you meet your fitness goals. Join us for a mix of cardio and strength-infused classes at our new location in the Canteen District. With more than 20 classes a week from early mornings to after work hours, there's no excuse to skip your workout. Did I mention we offer childcare at most of our classes? Check out a full list of class times and membership info at jazzercise.com, and go Irish.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Back here, start of the second quarter, Hershey with the ball and the lead, 9-4. Start of the second quarter, Roberts right wing three, up too hard, backside rebound goes long out to Kinley Folkert. She'll drive, pass into the corner. Steinbeck has to go up high to save it. Now it's on the end line. Hershey gets it back though. Now they backdoor to Roberts underneath. She's not open though. She'll pass in the lane, finds Steinbeck, layup up and in. She's got 8 points. Hershey's grabbed an 11-4 lead here in this one. Great find from Roberts off the missed three, but a better offensive rebound. That's what made that possession for Hershey. Irish are 1 for 11 on the three-point line, and there's a ball lost on the near sideline by Hyrigs. Only their 4th turnover, but right now struggling to get anything going in the offensive court is St. Pat's. Hershey, meanwhile, they started to get some points. Talia Steinbeck, big reason why. She's got 8 of the 11 already. And a 7-point lead for the Panthers 1 minute into our second quarter. Folkert high left against the 2-3 zone. Will bounce pass near side for Roberts, who has to pick it up off the dribble. Now she'll dribble again in a double dribble. And 7th turnover on the Panthers of the day. Hey, if you're heading out of town, take your dog to Pazzapalooza, the only doggy daycare facility in North Platte with doggy day camp and overnight boarding. Pazzapalooza is your pet's happy place. Call in advance to book or visit pazzapaloozaplace.com for more. Pressure in the backcourt. Hyrigs dribbling. Roberts gets across the timeline right to left. Doesn't attack, though. Starts to set up the offense against this 1-3-1 that has stymied the Irish. They've gotten looks. They're 1 for 11, though. Bounce pass near side, Stenicky to the elbow. Down low to Siegel through her hands, but she picks it up. Hyrigs gets it out on the wing. She'll drive, float a 14-footer up and in. Her first field goal. She has 3. It's 11-6. So it was a good offensive set there. Coach Stenicky's so good at just offensive plays like that, just single plays. Here's Roberts not shooting on the near wing. Comes into the right corner to Hassett. Now they throw it up top. Steinbeck catches it, cuts through the lane, throws it up in traffic, trying to draw contact, didn't get the call. Rebound to Stenicky. 6:07 second quarter. St. Pat's down 11-6. Here's Fleck in the left corner to the wing. Hyrigs not shooting. Back to Fleck in the corner. Gets a screen, goes back deeper into the corner to Hyrigs. Baseline drive now. Floater on the end line, up and in. She's got 4 straight, and it's an 11-8 ball game. Hyrigs with 5 down the game. Boy, what a good matchup of sophomores between Hyrigs and Steinbeck. That's going to be a fun duo to watch over the next couple years. Hershey over the top pass down low to Emma Hall, and they got a foul on St. Pat's. They got Kimberling with a push foul. It's a good call. It's probably not a bad foul, though, either, because Hall was a good pass to get it to her, and it was going to be a decent shot underneath the hoop. Here's Sexton back in for Hershey, and Kinley Folkert will take a breather. 5:40 second quarter, 11-8. Lead here to Hershey. They'll inbound it underneath their own hoop. And it will be Emma Hall. Good height in there with her and Steinbeck. Out to the wing to Hassett. Hands it off to Roberts. Pulls up to the three-point line. She'll launch. She'll miss it short. Long rebound. Not saved. And it will be St. Pat's ball off the miss. So 5:32 second quarter, 11-8. The lead here to Hershey. Early lead was to St. Pat's, 4-0. Then they stalled out. Didn't score. Now they've already scored 4 in the first couple minutes. Here's Hyrigs working up top. Comes with a double screen right. Now cuts through the lane. Hyrigs floating shot up. Won't go this time. Rebound tipped out of bounds off St. Pat's. That was a good look. Double screen forward to dribble right, and you think she's going to shoot a 3. Then she cuts back through the lane and got a pretty good floater. Couldn't get it to fall. 5:15 quarter 2. Hershey will bring it across the timeline left to right on your radio dial. It'll be Roberts to the right wing to Hall. Siegel on her. Now back out to Roberts. Over the top pass inside for Steinbeck. Comes down with it in traffic. She'll shoot a baseline shot. Couldn't get the rim to roll in. Rebound. Stenicky saving it on the end line. Her 4th of the day. She was in some tall traffic. Here's Siegel running the court. Right-handed layup. No, but she drew a foul. And boy, she does that well. May Siegel will go to the foul line as Hershey commits their 4th foul. Got to get back when number 32's running. Emma Hall commits her first. 5'9" sophomore. Siegel at the line with 9 points per game this year. And 2 free throws, and the first is up too hard for her. She had 13 and 7 in the 2 meetings against the Panthers earlier this year. Coming off 14 against Dundee County Stratton. She had double figures 4 of the last 5 games. Second free throw for Siegel. This one too hard. She has been 73% over the last 9 games, but 0 for 2 there. Here's Hershey up 3. Steinbeck near side Roberts. Skip pass far side to Hassett. Out to Steinbeck. Open 3. Team leader in that number misses it, and it hits the guide wire above on the bounce. It'll be St. Pat's ball. 4:37 to play in our second quarter. It'll be Heirigs across the mid-stripe for the green and gold in the white uniform. She'll attack, pass down low to Siegel, left block, shot in traffic, up, and she got the rollover and in. Just rolled it over the rim, and she drew the foul as well on Deanna Roberts. And Irish will take that. That makes it 11-10, and it gives St. Pat's a chance to tie the ball game. The free throw by Siegel too hard. She started 0 for 3. That was Roberts' first foul. Team 5th on the Panthers. Remains 11-10. Hershey quickly in the front court. Steinbeck left side to Roberts. Short quarter to Hassett. Down low. Good handoff. Sexton with the layup. Just a little handoff ball there. Quarterback to running back, and Sexton with the touchdown, if you will, on the finish. 13-10. Panthers back up 3. That was a nicely drawn up play. Heirigs bounce passes between the circles to Stenicky, dribbling right back into the right wing. Heirigs pops out in the corner, not open to shoot, and she'll get the ball back to Stenicky. Now back to Heirigs. Heirigs, far side, 3:50, second quarter. She'll cut through the lane, see if they can kind of see her leaking out in the left corner. She does get an open 3. This one up too hard. Backside rebound, all Hershey. Outlet pass nearly stolen away. Heirigs 0 for 7 on the perimeter. There's Roberts coming across the timeline and overthrowing Sexton into the wall. 8th turnover on the Lady Panthers. That's been an issue for Hershey in this game. Still lead by 3. 3.5 to play in our second quarter. Ball comes into the right corner, but it's off Emma Hall. Bounce pass from Heirigs to Stenicky was tipped out by Emma Hall. 5'11" freshman. Her and Steinbeck next in a couple years, you're going to be causing fits for defending teams with the height. Siegel trapped at the corner, spins out of it. Stenicky right wing. Come back near side for Kimberling around the perimeter. We have Steinbeck out front. That just shuts down the top of the key. Here's a right wing 3 by Stenicky, too hard. Rebound to Roberts. And Irish haven't gotten an offensive rebound quite some time. Ball into the front court, thrown right into the hands of Stenicky. Into the front court, now it's Heirigs. Will she attack? She'll pull up 3 on the left wing, and she'll rattle her first one of the day in. Well, she was bound to get one of 8. We have our first tie at 13-13, and we've got our first timeout as well. It's taken by Coach Lowther from Hershey. 2:54 to play in our second quarter. North Platte, St. Pat's, and Hershey, we are all squared up. We're coming back after this timeout. It's brought to you by Fortify Group of North Platte. Rely on Fortify for all your insurance needs. See Kevin McGann under the bright green awning at 408 South Jeffers, or call 221-6962.
Putting your family first.
At Phelps Family Dentistry, we always go the extra mile for our patients. Whether it's helping them conquer their dental anxiety or helping them achieve the smile they've always dreamed of, our team strives to make sure every patient feels like family. Call 534-4040 to schedule your appointment or visit us on the web at phelpsdds.com. We would like to also wish St. Pat's Irish good luck this sports season.
Putting your family first.
HG Management's ready to put their half a century of experience to work for you, whether it's farm and ranch management, ag appraisals, or ag real estate sales. See Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper at HG Management in North Platte. Tanner Struckman back with you at the McGann Activity Center. It's the final doubleheader. It was actually the final game for the Lady Irish here at home. They won't have another one. Here's Roberts across the timeline, left to right. Comes right side for Hall. First tie at 13-13. Hall picks up her dribble, comes between the circles to Steinbeck, who has a game-high 8 points. Roberts left side, dribbling, poked away by Stenicky. Roberts gets it back. She comes to midcourt, gets it to Steinbeck. She'll skip left side for Hassett. Back up top. Roberts, top of the key, 3, open, no. Rebound, put back by Sexton, up and in. Carly Sexton had a huge game in that SPVA tournament back in January. Had 10. She's on her way to that. She's already got 4 here in the second quarter. 15-13. Hershey regains the lead. 2:13 to play in our second frame. Stenicky up top now to Hyrigs. High post to Kimberling. Left side to Stenicky. Open three for her. Banked in. Her second three of the game, and St. Pat's leads 16-15 for their second lead of the ball game. Sometimes you just got to get lucky. And I've seen more banked-in threes over the last 4 or 5 games by all teams. There's Hall, baseline floater, won't go, but a hack on the arm by May Siegel, and Hershey will shoot their first free throws of the game with 1:50 to play in the second. Only the second foul on St. Pat's. It's the first on May Siegel, and Emma Hall to the line, the 5'11 freshman. First free throw doesn't go for Emma Hall. And the second one upcoming. Hall in the season, 36%. Scored 2 points at that SBVA tournament. Misses the free throw. Rebound out off of Siegel. Couldn't grab it. Coach Stenicky maybe wanting a foul from behind, but didn't get it. Siegel couldn't grab the rebound. That's a break for Hershey with $1:49 to play in the second quarter. They'll have another opportunity here to cue it in line right. Steinbeck looks, throws it out front for Roberts. 1:45, back to Steinbeck near side. She'll get a lot of attention. Roberts cutting through the lane. Didn't get the dribble down before she took off. 10th turnover on the Lady Panthers. Turnovers have been a problem for Hershey, especially in this game. 20-plus in the first 2 meetings, and on their way to that again. And yet, only trail by 1. A lot of them, though, are not layup turnovers. They're not leading. They're not bad passes. They're not leading to layups, and that's much different than any other turnover. Hyrigs in the right corner. Bounce passes back door to Stenicky. Not sure it was intended for her. Now she goes back in the corner. Hyrigs gets an open 3. She'll hit it. She's heating up. She's got 10 in the quarter, and the Irish lead up by 4 again, 19-15. She went through that backdoor pass and then just went right into the corner. Nobody saw her. Ball far side to Hall, back out to Steinbeck. Right corner, it's Roberts with it. 1:07 to play in the second quarter. Back to Hall, open 3 for the freshman on the wing. Doesn't go. Hits the guide wire up above, and it'll be St. Pat's ball off the miss with 1:01 to play in our second quarter. And Kinley Folkert's going to check back into the game for the Panthers for Roberts here with 61 seconds to play in our quarter. Coming up at halftime. Join us. We'll have a halftime interview with 4th grader from McDade Elementary, Adelie Richards, and then we'll come back and get your halftime numbers from this first half of play. Hyrigs, pull back left 3 on the wing. No. Rebound. Kimberling tipped it to herself, but lost it into the hands of Folkert. But as she took off, she didn't quite get the dribble down. And Hershey is just killing themselves right now with turnovers and some travels and things like that. That's where they've just been killed by this so far. Irish will cue it in underneath their own hoop. Up for their largest lead. They'll get it out to the wing. Hyrigs strives in, floats over the top pass for Siegel, but taken away by Hassett. Nice play by Abby Hassett. Into the front court to Steinbeck. She'll attack in the lane now, and a charge called as Jenna Kimberling gets back and takes the charge. Jenna Kimberling, she's awfully, that is her game right there. When she's back, she's going to try to take the charge, and Steinbeck gets called for her first. Team 6th, and it's the 12th turnover on the Lady Panthers. 30 seconds to play here in the opening half of play, 19-15. Hyrigs high left, guarded by Steinbeck on the top of that 1-3-1. She's extended it way out near the spike line. 19 seconds, making sure the Irish can't just dribble until the last shot. They're going to make them have to work before they can get the last shot. Stenicky right, back to Hyrigs near side, screen for her, dribbles into the corner. Back up top to Stenicky, open 3 for Kate out front. No, 5 seconds, rebound to Kimberling though. Back to Hyrigs, left wing, 3 is good. And that's going to end the first half of play. A huge offensive rebound by Jenna Kimberling, and St. Pat's has their largest lead of 7 at the break. Tanya Hyrigs got hot in the quarter, only 1 in the first. She had 13 in the second quarter, and the largest lead of the game. Here's at the half, St. Pat's 22, Hershey 15. Our halftime coming up next. Again, when we return, we'll hear from a 4th grader at McDade Elementary. That is Adelie Richards, and then we'll come back and get you halftime numbers. Get your score, 22-15. Lady Irish leading Hershey on Husker Radio.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
Thank you, North Platte, for voting Allo Communications #1 in cable provider, internet provider, and customer service in the North Platte Telegraph's Reader's Choice Awards. Our employees focus on being local, hassle-free, exceptional, and honest, giving you the best in customer service. To find out more about our business and residential services, stop by 702 East Francis in North Platte or call 221-6650 or visit allocommunications.com.
Do you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3 and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer ran, and all proceeds benefit the North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3. Go Irish.
No matter who you are and where you're going, Mid-Plains is here for you. The differences of our campuses make us stronger. Our shared mission propels us forward. You can't define us as one person, one town, one place. We are many, in pursuit of something bigger, together. With 6 individual campuses supporting a vast and determined region. We are Mid-Plains Community College.
Back on Husker Radio at the halftime break here from McGann Activity Center. It is North Platte St. Pat's girls leading Hershey here at the halftime break by a score of 22-15. First half numbers are brought to you by Condon Signs of North Platte. Condon's is North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company, creating custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and they'll even service your existing sign going into their 30th year of business serving the North Platte area. Visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. Irish with only 4 points in the first quarter, but 18 in the second quarter, 22 in the half, led by Heinrichs, who has 14 points. She's hit 3 threes. She started out real slow. In fact, I think she was like 1 of 7, and then she hit, I think, 3 straight to end that first half. 14 points for her. 6 for Kate Stenicky, a couple 3-pointers, and 2 for May Siegel. The Irish have hit 5 threes in this first half. 1 of 5 on the foul line, 5 of 18 on the 3-point line. So they've shot a lot. They've been there. I mean, that's been a shot that has been there here today, and, well, they've taken them. Excuse me, 5 turnovers for St. Pat's, a total of 2 fouls, nobody with more than 1, led by as many as 7. That's what they lead here at the break. Meanwhile, for Hershey, 9 and 6 by quarter, 15 in the half. They were led by Talia Steinbeck, who had 8, 4 from Carly Sexton, and 3 from Shada Vaughn, 1 of 8 on the 3-point line. 0 for 2 at the foul line as Hershey. A total of 12 turnovers in that first half, led by as many as 7 as well. They trail by 7 here at the break. They did commit 6 fouls, 2 for Shada Vaughn. 1 tie, that was at 13 apiece. We had 2 lead changes. Right now it's 22-15. St. Pat's with the lead here over the Hershey Panthers. We'll take a break, come back, and get you ready for the start of the second half when we return on Husker Radio.
Whether you are traveling for business or leisure, the Hampton Inn of North Platte has what you need. Enjoy a free hot breakfast featuring fresh waffles, the clean and fresh Hampton bed, free high-speed internet, and flat-screen televisions. Our friendly staff will pamper you while you earn Hilton Honors Points with every stay. Located conveniently at the intersection of I-80 and Highway 83, Hampton Inn guarantees you will be happy or your stay is free. The Hampton Inn of North Platte. We love having you here.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop with fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. And for real shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop with the lowest beer prices in town and happy hour twice daily, and we never close. Quick Stop with 27 locations open 24/7.
Hosting a get-together, event, or party? The last thing you want is to turn your house upside down to get ready for one. Use Occasions in North Platte instead. Occasions is the area's event venue for gatherings of up to 55 people inside with a beautiful outdoor patio as well. With tables and chairs included and a full kitchen for your use, all you need to do is show up. Meetings, parties, or simple get-togethers. Occasions is where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trushinsky, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
Welcome back to the McGann Activity Center on Husker Radio. Our halftime here, getting ready for the start of the second half. Quick check of the Nebraska Land National Bank Sports Desk to check on area scores. Nebraska Land National Bank community-minded just like you. JV girls, a 2-quarter game went to Hershey 27-9. JV boys went to St. Pat's 69-35, and there was a reserve boys game that went to St. Pat's as well, 52-35. North Platte, they're out in Scottsbluff. The girls leading Scottsbluff 21-17 at the half of that one. Our game of the week is Sutherland and Paxton. Those games heard on KX 104, so you can follow some scores along if you'd like to over on KX 104 for that. Of course, St. Pat's boys will get Paxton coming up next Friday in Paxton. That'll be during the week of girls sub-districts. And, of course, these two teams get ready for subs right after this. Hershey will be in the C111 in Imperial as the 3 seed. They'll play second-seeded Gothenburg this coming Tuesday. St. Pat's will be in the D112. They'll be the 2 seed playing third-seeded Kimball in South Platte on Tuesday as well. Start of the second half. Irish will now work left and right on your radio dial. 22-15 with their largest lead. And both teams, really, it's got to be a slow down the leading scorer in Heinrichs and Steinbeck. Stenicky comes left side for Tanya Heirigs, who has a game-high 14. Spins, drives into the corner. Baseline now. Revo throws one up on the end line and rolls it over and in. Long take all the way in, and that makes it 24-15. That was a heck of a drive by Heirigs. Nobody shut off baseline. She's got a game-high 16. 24-15. Here's Vaughn. Pull-up three up top. Open. Almost banked it in. The rebound to Stenicky. Vaughn is certainly a shooter that can get hot. And when she does, look out. 1 for 3 so far. She's got the only 3 for the Lady Panthers. 7-17, third quarter, 1-3-1 zone here for Hershey, down 9. Stenicky left, comes into the elbow. Heirigs open right wing 3. It's open. This one missed, though. And the rebound to Vaughn, and there's a foul from behind on St. Pat's. It's our first of the half with 7:06 to play in our third quarter. I think they're going to get Kimberling. They will, yes, with a push. Her second. That was a good look for Heirigs, really. That was Irish utilizing that high post to try to pass on the wing and open that shot up for her. She didn't hit it, though. Across the timeline, here comes Vaughn. Screen left by Roberts. Goes into the right elbow to Sexton. She'll kick back out to Roberts. Goes, drives, 15-footer wide open. Up, in and out, rebound, Kimberling underneath. Irish did a really good job of rebounding early in the game. Not so well in the second quarter. Here's in Heirigs in the transition. Her floater on the end line. Short rebound to Abby Hassett. It's a pretty tough shot there. We're falling away. Steinbeck gets the pass in transition. She'll cut through the lane, draw 3 defenders, throw it up, miss it, rebound, saved by Roberts. Good hustle play by her, and then Sexton gets it back on the near wing. Good hustle by Roberts to save that rebound. Here's Vaughn, left corner to Roberts, gets a screen from her. Now we'll skip Bass right side for Steinbeck. Back left side, it's Vaughn cutting through the lane. She'll float one up. Oh, almost got it to roll in. Rebound, saved by Hassett. And then she gets it out to Roberts. Another good play. Offensive rebounding here. Here's Steinbeck in the corner. Baseline drive. Draws a double. Has to stop. Will throw it right into the hands of Tanya Heirigs, who gets the steal. 13th turnover by the Panthers today with 6 minutes to play in our third quarter. 24-15 our score. Heirigs with it high left, working against Steinbeck, who's at the top of that 1-3-1. A screen forward, drives right side to the rack, layup on the right side, won't go. Rebound to Siegel in the lane. Kimberling gets a free throw line shot that won't fall. Now the rebound to Hassett. Good box out by Abby Hassett. Good rebound by May Siegel prior to that. No shots fall. Vaughn into the front court, working baseline. Steps back, stops, kicks out to Hassett. Hassett with a jab step, not shooting. Back near wing, it's Steinbeck open, 3 on the left side, too hard. And the rebound to Heirigs. And Hershey can't buy an outside bucket right now. 5:22 to play in our third quarter. St. Pat's up 24-15. So far, about 2 minutes, 45 seconds, and only 1 bucket between the two teams. Irish slow it down a little bit. Stenicky gets it left wing. We'll go back into the corner for Fleck, who had a quiet first half, did not score, barely shot. Stenicky, left wing again, comes around the perimeter near side. Heirigs, ball fakes, drives, floats a shot in the lane, short. Rebound to Kimberling, though, and as she drove in, she got a foul on the floor. They did not give her the shot, but a nice rebound by Kimberling. And it will be a foul on the floor on Hershey. They're going to get Carly Sexton with her second. Team first of the half on the Panthers. 4:54 to play in our third quarter. St. Pat's up 24-15. The inbound from Stenicky finds Siegel in the lane. Her shot contested, blocked, and the official out near. Oh, man, that's tough for Hershey because there was 2 officials closer, but the official out near on the wing did get the hack. And May Siegel will go to the line, and that's going to be the third on Shea Devon. It looked like that was going to get let go. Did not. And Siegel with 2 points at the charity stripe. Her first trip here in the second half. She drills it. She has 3. It's 25-15. Irish were 1 of 5 on the 3-point line in that first half. That's obviously got to be a number better if you want to win a game against a quality rivalry opponent. Siegel buries both. It's 26-15. That's a big foul. Juan gets her third and both free throws knocked down. And what a low-scoring game it's been. That's a big 2 points. 4:44 to play in the third quarter on our San Jose State Bank scoreboard. Roberts high left. Top it comes to Vaughn. Looks in. Heirigs at the top of the 1-3-1. Down low to Hassett. Kick out. Roberts ball faking. Driving left. Gets an open shot after a ball fake. Misses it. Rebound tipped into the corner. Saved by Stenicky. Her 6th board of the game. Irish up 11 with 4:24 to play here in the third. Heirigs left wing. Holding up, bounce pass up top, Stenicky. And has to come around Steinbeck left side. Heirigs bounce passes back to Stenicky. Won't come near side. Back to Heirigs. Open three on the left wing. Up, ready to shoot. Missed it. Rebound to Roberts on the near side. Good save by her. She brings it across the timeline. Directs traffic. Nobody there to pass it to. Comes right side. She'll attack into the lane. Get a blocking foul. And oh no, they called a charge. Late call and a charge called. And Kimberling takes her second of the day. It was kind of a decision between the two refs. They kind of looked at each other, and he pointed to the ref underneath to make the call, and he did. He gave Roberts the charge instead, and a turnover and a foul. Third one of the day and the second of the half, second on Roberts, and it's St. Pat's ball up 11, 3:53 to play here in the third. Kimberling up top to Siegel, right wing to Heirigs. Will come up top to Stenicky. Back to Heirigs near side, who's got a game-high 16. Now it's up top to Siegel. Stenicky has it, free throw line extended. Around the perimeter they come. Heirigs left wing, not open, dribbles left. Will try a three in the corner, short, rebound inside, ultimately to Shea Devon. Hershey's done a good job of collapsing on the rebounds, and now on an outlet pass, reverse layup off the steal. Heirigs with the steal, puts it up and in, and St. Pat's has a 13-point lead. What a steal at some point on the outlet pass. She gets a reverse layup right out of it, and the Irish have their largest lead. Timeout, North Platte St. Pat's, 28-15, the Irish lead. We're back after this timeout on Husker Radio.
For thorough news reporting by experienced journalists, read the North Platte Bulletin. Each of our core staff has from 7 to 20 years of experience in news gathering, and our roots go all the way back to the letter to the bulletin that launched the renowned World War II canteen. It's affordable, colorful, and you can keep up with the commissioners, city council, schools, civic groups, sports, courts, and entertainment. Look for the bulletin's news bents in restaurants, too. Connecting with us is as simple as saying, "Hey, Google, the North Platte Bulletin."
The Cedar Room in North Platte is the restaurant and lounge to match any occasion that deserves to be remembered or brunch meetings that need to impress. Come sit in the wonderfully unique cocktail bar or the perfectly lighted dining room with the family, colleagues, and loved ones. Wine and dine your company with elegance at the Cedar Room in North Platte. The bricks are open and the atmosphere is always warm and inviting. Coming back will be your first thought when leaving. The Cedar Room, downtown North Platte.
3 minutes to play in our third quarter. St. Pat's up 13, 28-15 here. Ball comes near side out front for Fleck. Man-to-man defense, no. Here's Heirigs, right wing three, and she hits! Tanya Heirigs is just heating up. Boy, what a ball game from her. She's over 20 again. It's 31-15. And Hershey's just lost track of number 22 too many times. Here's Hassett, left wing. Vaughn trying to answer herself, cannot. Backside rebound, though, to Roberts. Put back, no, but she drew a foul. Good rebound. Deanna Roberts is cleaning up the boards, and she draws a foul on May Siegel, her second. And Roberts will go to the line for a pair of free throws. And the second trip for Hershey to the foul line will come from the senior. 16 of 22 on the year. Very good. She buries that one. She's got her first point of the game. 31-16. Emma Hall in for Hassett. Pozzapalooza's North Platte's only doggy daycare facility. Bring your dog to play with other dogs for the day or let them stay for overnight boarding. At the Red Roof Building on Halligan Drive, it's your pet's happy place. Second free throw from Roberts. That one rims off. Rebound Siegel. Those are the little rebounds, too, that are huge. Siegel has 7 today. It's 31-16, 2:29 to play in the third quarter. Hershey's gone strictly man-to-man now. Here's Fleck, back doors. Not a good pass. Tipped by Steinbeck. Good play by Talia Steinbeck. Now the Panthers in transition. Shea Devon driving. Vaughn gets a reach-in foul on Kimberling. That will be on the floor. It'll be the third, though, on Jenna Kimberling, team third. With a good drive by Shea Devon. Kinley Folkert checks in. Deanna Roberts checks out. Hershey to cue it in. Inline right. Steinbeck scoreless in the quarter. Has it to send it in. Now she gets it from the official. Looks in the lane. It's not there. She'll throw it out to the elbow. Open shot for Vaughn. No. A lot of Hershey Panthers there, but they tipped the rebound into the hands of Fleck. They were all there. It looked like Hershey was going to get it. And it tipped it right into the hands of Jayla Fleck. 2:05 to play in the third quarter. 31-16. Heirigs almost shot over Steinbeck. Comes near side for Fleck. Looks in, picks up her dribble. Back to Heirigs with minute 57 to play in the third. Back to Kimberling between the circles. Hall coming, closing out on her. Comes to Fleck. Hands off to Heirigs. Top of the key. Pull up three. She's wide open. That one won't go, and the rebound to Hershey. Heirigs going to shoot about every time she gets one. an opportunity. She shot 15 threes already. Vaughn into the front court. Bounce pass down low to Sexton. Right block shot missed. She rushed out one just a little bit. And the backside rebound, all St. Pat's. 90 seconds to play here in our third quarter, 31-16. Hyriggs, by the way, her next three is her 100th of her career. 4 already today. Fleck right side. There's an offensive foul on the Irish underneath. They might get Jenna Kimberling with her 4th. That's a big one. She will be. She'll have to check out, certainly for the final minute 22 of this third quarter. She's picked up a couple here in this third quarter, and Carly Holman checks in for her. Kimberling, certainly, she's rebounded well, 4 rebounds, and poses a presence defensively, but picking up her 4th there with 1:17 to play here in the third. 31-16. Vaughn left side to Steinbeck. Left corner now. It's Folkert penetrating off the floater. Up too hard. Backside rebound to Carly Holman, her first board of the day. 1:05 to play in the third. Hershey's offense has gone completely cold here in this game, and really in this quarter, only 1 point. And there's an errant pass. Holman wasn't looking for it. She didn't pop out far enough. And the ball goes off her fingertips out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers by North Platte St. Pat's. 58 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Hershey with just 1 point, a Deanna Roberts free throw in the quarter. And Vaughn walks it across the timeline. 1-3-1 with Hyriggs up top. Screen right for Vaughn. Not open to shoot. Top to Steinbeck with 45 seconds. Left corner to Folkert, who she's sitting there waiting for a pass. Down low to Hall. Good find on the right block. Misses her shot, though, and Stenicky just sits on that backside block. Cleans up her 8th board. 30 seconds now to play in the third, and you can bet Coach Stenicky wants to milk this clock with a 15-point lead. Hyriggs and Stenicky will play keep away. Hyriggs with it high left. Vaughn closing out on her. Now she might look to attack Cecil Lane. Backs up to the three-point line. Comes back up top to Stenicky with 15 seconds. Now they'll get the ball back in the hands of Hyriggs with 13. She'll go to work. Hyriggs picked up by Steinbeck. Comes left side. Gets a screen by Holman. Gets an open 3 on the wing. No. Rebound. Siegel tips it to gets it. Stenicky gets it out to Hyriggs with 3 seconds. Top of the key 3. No, but she was fouled. And she'll get 3 free throws with 0.8 seconds to play here in our third quarter. Offensive rebound again. May Siegel with her 8th board. A big one, because now it gets Hyriggs with 3 free throws off the foul by Steinbeck, her 2nd. And Hyriggs 1 for 2 at the foul line today. Will get 3 with 0.8 seconds to go here in the quarter. Leading by 16. She hits the first. Hyriggs, 1 point in the first quarter, scored 13 in the second. She's had a good third quarter as well. She'll miss that free throw short. 8 points, now 22 in the game to match her number. Hershey will have 0.8. Not a lot you can do with that, even on a make. It will be a miss, and the rebound to Hershey. They will one-hand it, but it won't be in time, and that'll end our third quarter of play. 32-16, the lead for North Platte St. Pat's. We go to the fourth from the McGann Activity Center right after this on Husker Radio.
My dad always said, it's not hard to make decisions when you know what your values are. That stuck with me. And that's why I like knowing the decisions made by my public power electric utility are done locally. Local control means my utility is governed, managed, and powered by Nebraskans who know the values of the communities and the customers they serve. And there's nothing more Nebraskan than that.
This message brought to you by your local public power utility and Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us.
At Sandhill State Bank, we pride ourselves by working as hard as the customers who walk through our doors. We know the communities, values, and the people of the Sandhills. This allows us to be a more understanding and trusted partner in your financial growth. We offer safe and secure digital solutions through our online and mobile banking. Visit us online at sandhillstate.com or in person at one of our 11 locations. Sandhill State Bank is the most committed brand in banking. Member FDIC.
Back here on Husker Radio at the McGann Activity Center, Tanner Struckman with you. We're in our girls varsity game, and we go to the fourth quarter. Hershey trailing here 32-16. This lead is opened up to a 16-point lead here as we go to the fourth quarter. Hershey trying to get back in this game. They go down low to Sexton on the right block. Hischel put a shot up in traffic and put it in. Hershey's definitely seen that as a mismatch, and it has paid off that way. She has now 6 points, and it's St. Pat's down up with a 32-18 lead. Here's Stenicky left wing, 20 seconds into the fourth quarter. Stenicky to the high post to Holman, out to Hyriggs, baseline drive, floating shot in traffic, can't get it to roll in. Rebound tipped out to Siegel though. Hyriggs gets it back in the short corner right, falls down with the ball, kicks it up top to Fleck, right wing Stenicky, open 3, too hard, long rebound to Deanna Roberts. Irish can't get a bucket there, and Hershey gets the ball back down 32-18. Under San Jose State makes scoreboard. Here's three by Steinbeck won't go. Rebound comes into the hands of Roberts. She'll put it up and in. She's got 3. It's 32-20. Hershey on a 4-0 run. Here's Siegel running the court. Hershey doesn't get back, and Siegel gets a layup. Boy, that's a tough one for Hershey. In a good spot, had all the momentum to start this quarter and give up an easy one to Siegel running the court. Vaughn right side to Deanna Roberts, 34-20. Vaughn, deep 3 out front. No. Rebound Stenicky, her 9th of the day. Hershey's outside shot has not been there. 1-3 in this game. Now 1 of 13, 6:35 to go. Really, that three-point line is the differential so far. Here's Heinrichs, baseline, got a screen. It rimmed off, though, on the shot. The rebound into the hands comes out to Roberts. She'll attack across the timeline, now through the lane. Roberts all the way in, floats it out the front of the rim. Rebound, got her own rebound. She lost it, and now they're going to get a hold foul on May Siegel. That'll be her 3rd, team 5th, with 6:16 to go here in the 4th quarter. So, Hershey underneath their own hoop. Cue it in. It will be Vaughn to do the honors. Inbound comes into Sexton. She'll turn and shoot. Missed the bank in, though. It was a good look, though. Pretty high percentage shot for Carly. Just couldn't get it to roll in. And the rebound to St. Pat's with 6:07 to go, and Coach Stenicky going to take a timeout. 34-20 our score, 6:06 remaining in this one. This timeout brought to you by Fortify Group of North Platte. Rely on Fortify for all your insurance needs. See Kevin McGann under the bright green awning at 408 South Jeffers or call 221-6962.
Make 2021 the year to focus on you. This is Maddie Krebs, owner of North Platte Jazzercise, and we are here to help you meet your fitness goals. Join us for a mix of cardio and strength-infused classes at our new location in the Canteen District. With more than 20 classes a week from early mornings to after work hours, there's no excuse to skip your workout. Did I mention we offer childcare at most of our classes? Check out a full list of class times and membership info at jazzercise.com, and go Irish.
It's 6:56 Central Time. You're listening to KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. CT Computer Services, just north of Walmart in North Platte, offers Tune-Up Tuesdays, where all in-shop services are half price. That's CT Computer Services, technology solved. 34-20 here as St. Pat's takes their 2nd timeout. And Irish will have the ball up 14. Jenna Kimberling back into the game. She's playing with 4 fouls. I think Coach Stenicky able to roll the dice here with 6 minutes on the clock. Probably thinking, yeah, she's got to be in the game. 6 minutes to go. 14-point lead. Kimberling with it, high right. Now to Fleck out top. She has not scored. Stenicky with it. Here's Heinrichs off a screen out front, not shooting the 3. She shot a ton today. Irish have hit 6 threes in the ball game. Heinrichs left side, top to Stenicky. They might try to shorten this game up with a 14-point lead. Use some long possessions here, and that's what they're doing. Run that motion offense. Heinrichs up top of the key. 3, off the mark. Rebound, though, to Kimberling in the lane. That's bigger than anything. That would be just as important as a made 3 is the offensive rebound. They took about 45 seconds off the clock before they shot that 3. And now get an offensive rebound. Hershey's got to make sure on a miss they get the board. Stenicky up top, they'll run it again. And this offense, again, just wears the defense down. Nearly an errant pass, but Fleck able to save it. Now Hershey's starting to overplay a little bit with 5:03 to go. Vaughn picks up Heinrichs, poked away from her. Gets it back, though, out near the spike line. And we'll come back left side to Stenicky. 4:55 to go. Fleck backdoors to Heinrichs underneath the hoop. Reverse layup shot doesn't go. Rebound to Roberts. So Hershey gets the board, now down 14 into the front court. It's Vaughn, coast to coast all the way in. Layup, rolls it over, but it rims off. Offensive rebound, though, to Sexton in traffic. She'll miss it, but she'll get a pair of free throws. Big rebound there by Carly Sexton. Foul charge to Kate Stenicky, her first. And it'll send Sexton to the line, the 5'9 senior who has 6 points today. And a couple free throws. First is up and in. She rattles that one in, 46% on the year, but buries that one. In is Hall, in is Folkert with 4:39 to go, 34-21. Second free throw here for Carly Sexton, who had 10 in that SPVA win against St. Pat's. Misses it. Rebound. Saved by Hall. Thrown back into the hands of Sexton. She'll put the layup up and in. And Sexton with now 9 in the game. It's an 11-point game. Here's Hyrigs into the front court. Stops. Hold it and get into the hands of Stenicky. 4:25 to go. We've seen this before where the Irish try to milk the clock and just try to hold on when really you probably need maybe a little more than 34 to win this game. Played tremendous defense, but this is when Hershey's going to get a little more aggressive offensively as Kimberling gets bumped out front. Emma Hall with the foul. Team 5th is all. Hall 2nd. And it will be Hyrigs to send it in. Gets it into Siegel near midcourt. Back to Hyrigs on the sideline. She gets around Vaughn, gets a screen, baseline drive. She'll try to float that one up. Missed it again. She's gotten some good baseline looks. Now Hershey down 11 with the ball. 4 minutes to go. Vaughn into the front court. Vaughn to the elbow. Dribbling out on the wing. Near side it comes to Steinbeck. Down low to Sexton. Sexton backdoors Vaughn with a layup up. Too hard. The rebound tipped into the hands of Sexton though. Steinbeck gets an open 3. No, she'll pass on it. Go to Vaughn in the lane. Good pump fake up and almost an and one for Vaughn. And it'll be 2 free throws for Shada Vaughn, who just about got the and one. The foul is charged to Stenicky, her second. And the clock stops with 3:41 to go in the fourth quarter. And 2 for Shada Vaughn. She's got 3 points today. First is up and just swish for the junior, and it's a 10-point game with 3:41 to go. HD Management's ready to put their half a century of experience to work for you, whether it's farm and ranch management, ag appraisals, or ag real estate sales. Secret Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper at HD Management in North Platte. The free throw in, 34-25, our score. 3:41 to go, and we've got a timeout taken by Hershey. This timeout brought to you by Fortified Group of North Platte. We're back after this.
It's a new year, and it's the perfect time to invest in your child's education at the North Platte Catholic Schools. Enrollment is open at Little Leprechaun Preschool, McDade Elementary, and St. Patrick's High School. We offer small class sizes, caring teachers, and a challenging curriculum, all rooted in faith. And education at the North Platte Catholic Schools is truly something special. Visit us online or call Enrollment Director Gwen Covey to learn more. 532-1874.
Our scoreboard today brought to you by Sandhills State Bank, your financial partner in the Sandhills and the most committed brand in banking. Find them online at sandhillsstate.com or stop in at 803 South Dewey in North Platte. Tanner Struckman with you back here to the McGann Activity Center. Got a boys game coming up next. Should be just as good. First 2 meetings were dandies. I think we've got in for another good one here between the Irish and the Panthers to finish off the regular season. Irish break the huddle. Hershey's already on the court. It's a 9-point game. This was 16 quite a while ago, but it was a 16-point lead at the end of the third quarter. So Hershey's got this down to 9 with 3:41, and they'll implement a full court press. Kimberling fakes the one-handed and goes into Hyrigs' hands in the backcourt. She's dribbling against Hall, comes around her, and a foul by Emma Hall. It's going to be her third, team 6th, so not really any damage done yet. And it will be Irish will inbound it against the full court pressure again. Time they faked the baseball pass. They've done that several times from Kimberling to Hyrigs. I think Hershey's probably seen that. They're not going for that. They go to Stenicky in the right corner, back to Kimberling. Kimberling in the backcourt, trapped. Gets it to Siegel. Good find. She'll bring it across the timeline. It was a good pass. Siegel gets bumped and fouled as Emma Hall commits her 4th. Team 7th, that'll send May Siegel to the line for a 1-and-1 with 3:27 to go in this game. 34-25 our score. May, 6 points today, 2 of 5 at the foul line. And in is Hassett, in is Roberts. Folkert and Hall check out with 3:27 on the clock. A 1-and-1 for Siegel, the first of what could be 2, 3 more, and she'll spin that one in. 7 for Siegel. 10-point lead with 3:27 on the clock. Hershey only hit 1 3 in this game. You're not really to the point where you have to hit threes. But they've struggled. Second one by Siegel in. 2 big free throws for the sophomore. It's an 11-point lead. Because when you're facing a team that doesn't hit a lot of threes, then those 2 free throws are huge. You can answer what Hershey plans to do. Well, they might look for a 3. Here's Steinbeck, baseline floater up. rimmed off. Rebound to Sexton, though. Put back, doesn't go. Rebound to Kimberling in the lane. Boy, there could have been a call there. Now the ball's poked away. Stenicky and Hassett takes it away, gets a steal. Now it's tipped. They're going to get a foul on Kimberling going for the steal. So a turnover for St. Pat's, and that's going to foul Kimberling out of the game. And sure day will be done. Coach Stenicky's certainly going to look for an explanation because I thought they could have gotten a call on the Steinbeck shot. It looked like she was fouled, I thought. Maybe that was the makeup. Here's Carly Homan in. Kimberling will finish not a point today, but 5 rebounds. And Deanna Roberts is a 1-on-1. She is 1 for 2 today, 3 points for the senior. 2 upcoming, or 1-on-1 here. The first off the front, Shore will rim off, and the rebound to Highriggs. That's a big rebound off the miss of a 1-on-1. It's an 11-point lead with 3 minutes to go. So the Irish get 2 free throws on a 1-on-1 made. Hershey doesn't get anything. Here's a gate screen for Highriggs. They go to her, but they don't look to shoot. They're going to start running the man-to-man offense here. Highriggs dribbling with 2:50 on the clock. Left side to Kate Stenicky, 2:48. Now Siegel. Right side to Highriggs with an 11-point lead. Probably want the ball in her hands or Siegel's hands when the fouls start coming. 2:39, and when you're Hershey down 11, when do you start? Stenicky dribbling out front. They look like they were trying to foul her. Highriggs gets it now. She'll dribble. 2:29 on the clock. Continues to dribble. Ball screen left into the short corner. 2:25 out of the corner. Highriggs dribbling. Now cutting through the lane. She'll float a shot up, and she'll hit it. 24. And it's a 13-point lead, 38-25. That was a beautiful job by Highriggs to break the defense down. 2:10 to go. Vaughn, right wing to Roberts. Needs a 3 here. Puts it up too hard, and it goes out of bounds. Off the miss. And for Hershey, they're going to bring in now Kayla McNeil, a 5'5 sophomore. First time she's seen action today, 12th of the year. Inbound comes to Holman in the backcourt. Dribbles across the timeline, or passes across the timeline to Highriggs, and we've got a timeout from Coach Stenicky near sideline. 2 minutes, 2 seconds to go. We'll stay here in this one. St. Pat's here leading with a 13-point lead. Here from the McGann Activity Center. Final game of the regular season for both of these teams. The Irish will be in the D1 12 sub-district tournament. Hershey in the C1 11 sub-district tournament. Both play on Tuesday. They're both, I believe, in 4-team subs, so there's no play-in game on Monday. Neither of these teams would be in it anyways, but they'll have Tuesday again. St. Pat's will go to South Platte, same place they played their volleyball sub-districts and won that sub-district. Meanwhile, Hershey will go to Chase County, top overall seed in the C111. And we got a boys game coming up next, so hang on for that one. Fleck to cue it in at midcourt, gets it into the backcourt to Stenicky. 2 minutes on the clock, back into the hands of Highriggs, up 13. Tanya across the timeline, guarded by Vaughn. Between the circles, left side, dribbling, trying to get a foul, but Hershey not found too hard. Here's baseline drive. Floater on the baseline off the glass. Highriggs says, heck with running the clock out. I'm putting points up. She's got 26 in the game, and it's a 15-point lead with $1:40 to go. Vaughn into the right corner, out to the wing to Steinbeck, top to McNeil. Her 3 up, and she hits. Kayla McNeil, 4th of the year. The 5'5 sophomore comes in and buries a shot with 1:31 to go. What a shot by the sophomore. Well, she was 3 of 10 on the year. Coach said, bring her in, give her an opportunity to shoot, and Kayla McNeil drops her 4th 3 of the season, and that makes it a 40-28 ball game. Timeout from Coach Lowther. I believe, what do you have, 2 remaining for Hershey? What do you have, Trey Formansky? 2 for Hershey, 2 for St. Pat's? All right, there we go. We'll trust that he's right. Are you right? He doesn't have a lot of confidence that he's right. He gave me a shoulder shrug. Boys game coming up next. That should be just as good. Season split. Hershey won the home game. St. Pat's won the SPVA championship. 1:31 to go. Fleck to cue it in. Gets it into Highriggs against the full court pressure. Up 12. Here's Highriggs in the backcourt dribbling. Gets around to 1. Gets around a second. Comes across the timeline now. She'll drive baseline. Cut off. Gets out of the baseline. Shakes Vaughn. She'll pull up 3 in the corner. I think that's what Coach wanted. Misses it, but May Siegel with the rebound, and then Coach Stenicky gets a timeout. I don't think he's real happy with that 3 attempted by Heirigs, but she was trying to put the nail in the coffin on that one. And luckily for her, May Siegel got her 10th rebound of the game. How about that? That's one thing the Irish did very well early in the game and very well here at the end. We'll take a break, 40-28. We're back right after this on Husker Radio. Come on back.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Putting your family first.
At Phelps Family Dentistry, we always go the extra mile for our patients. Whether it's helping them conquer their dental anxiety or helping them achieve the smile they've always dreamed of, our team strives to make sure every patient feels like family. Call 534-4040 to schedule your appointment or visit us on the web at phelpsdds.com. We would like to also wish St. Pat's Irish good luck this sports season.
Putting your family first.
40-28 our score. St. Pat's here leading Hershey by 12 with 1:14 to go. Irish will cue it in line right. Stenicky looks, finds Siegel in the lane. She'll come out to Fleck in the corner. I'm sure Coach Stenicky said we're not shooting any threes. Here's Heirigs driving baseline. Heirigs floats one up on the end line, missed it. Rebound. She got her own. I think she was determined if she was going to miss a shot, she was going to get her own rebound. And with 1 minute to go, that being said, she had some big shots. And there's a foul at midcourt by Steinbeck that will send Heirigs to the line for a 1-and-1. Irish at about the 6-minute mark kind of started to play a little stall ball, kind of started to milk the clock, and was able to, Heirigs said, to heck with that, I'm going to try to get a couple buckets, and she did. 1-and-1 here for Heirigs. The first is short. She's not been good at the foul line today. Only 2 for 6. 50 seconds to go in a 12-point lead. Roberts spinning in the lane. Shot blocked by Fleck. She comes up with it, too. Nice play by Jayla. And now a foul in the backcourt on Roberts will send, I believe, Kate Stenicky to the line. And another 1-and-1 with 44 seconds to go. Kate today 6 points. First trip to the foul line. She has 9 rebounds to go along with her 6 points, and the first of the 1-and-1 won't go. Irish are not cleaning up on the free throws here, but 40 seconds remain. Probably a little too late. Steinbeck will try a 3 on the wing, won't go. Rebound to Heirigs, and I'm not sure. We'll see if Hershey fouls. 30 seconds to go. Heirigs across the timeline, dribbling near sideline. Steinbeck will foul her, and it will send Heirigs to the line for 2 more free throws. Well, one big play, one big storyline of the second half has been Irish have focused on Talia Steinbeck more. She did not score in the second half, at least to this point. And the first of 2 is short. Irish, normally a 63% foul line shooter, has really struggled. She could be close to 30 points with all her free throws. This one, to give her 27, she will miss it as well. Irish are 0 for 4 straight here with 25 seconds to go. Pull up Tong 2 by Vaughn, no. Long rebound out to Steinbeck. She'll follow that with a 15-footer up and in. And with 17 seconds to go, clock stops with a timeout from Hershey at 40-30. 40-30 St. Pat's, our boys game. We'll have a quick post game, and then we'll get into our boys pregame. That Pitt's that's a phenomenal matchup. Irish boys are 16-5 on the year. Hershey is 18-2. And one of their 2 losses to St. Pat's in that SPVA championship game, so you can bet a darn good one coming up next here in this one. And then both of those teams still have some season left. A regular season game next week. And with 17.7 seconds to go, Irish will have a full court press to break. Up 10. They do have at least 1 timeout remaining. Fleck will get it into Stenicky. She'll bring it, she'll get it back to Heirigs in the backcourt. Heirigs dribbling, fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 with 12 seconds, 12.9 seconds to go. It'll be sub-district time for both of these teams now. we'll carry them both. We'll have St. Pat's on KODY, and we'll have Hershey on the Hawk 98.5 from Imperial. 2 free throws for Heirigs, and the first is up and in this time. 27 in the game for Tanya Heirigs. She has been over 23 in every game, 21, I should say, in every game against Hershey of her career. Short on the second free throw. 10 seconds to play, 41-30. Vaughn brings it across the timeline. She'll stop, she'll pass. Hassett will get an open 3, miss it, rebound on the baseline to Stenicky, that'll run out the clock, and that'll finish this one up. St. Pat's gets the victory here on their home court over the Hershey Panthers by a final of 41-30. Our Quick Stop postgame show is coming up from the McGann Activity Center right after this timeout. Again, your final, 41-30. Irish get the victory on Husker Radio. We're back after this.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage.
Thank you, North Platte, for voting Allo Communications #1 in cable provider, internet provider, and customer service in the North Platte Telegraph's Reader's Choice Awards. Our employees focus on being local, hassle-free, exceptional, and honest, giving you the best in customer service. To find out more about our business and residential services, stop by 702 East Francis in North Platte or call 221-6650 or visit allocommunications.com.
Do you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3 and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer-ran, and all proceeds benefit the North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3. Go Irish.
No matter who you are and where you're going, Mid-Plains is here for you. The differences of our campuses make us stronger. Our shared mission propels us forward. You can't define us as one person, one town, one place. We are many, in pursuit of something bigger, together. With 6 individual campuses supporting a vast and determined region. We are Mid-Plains Community College.
Welcome into our Quick Stop postgame show here on Husker Radio's KODY. Tanner Struckman with you. A final here in our girls varsity game, 41-30. The victory goes to North Platte St. Pat's as it is senior night. So they are introducing the seniors here, and I got to give a shout out to Rachel Hess, who earned a good ovation here, and a youngster with, of course, 2 torn ACLs in her high school career, and just a heartbreaker when she did it on this court against Mullen earlier in the year, and she's one you certainly feel for because she's a basketball nut and wanted to be out there, and after missing last year's entire season with the torn ACL and on that left knee, a couple torn ACLs on the same knee, and boy, you feel for her, but she has been a great senior for this group. You couldn't ask for a better senior to be sitting on the bench with her team. 41-30, again, your score. North Platte St. Pat's girls get the victory. Our Quick Stop postgame show getting underway here. It's brought to you by Quick Stop, just around every corner. Fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road to everywhere, it is Quick Stop. Big win there for the Irish as they continue to play pretty well. This is a team that, since that SPVA tournament, tough loss to Chase County. But you get the feeling for Hershey or for St. Pat's that they really reinvigorated this offense, and only 41 points today, but that's in a pretty low-scoring, limited possession ball game, and I think reinvigorated is the word for sure. That this offense is playing pretty well. Tanya Heirig's a big part of that. 41-30, and defensively, about the story of the game, though. Only 30 points given up to a team averaging 48 a game. They really limited Steinbeck in the second half to just 10 points, made it tough. And Hershey didn't hit shots either. That helps. Hershey struggled, 2 of 16 on the perimeter. Let's get your postgame numbers here, brought to you by Condon Signs. Condon is North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company. Green custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and they'll service your existing sign going into their 30th year of business serving the North Platte area. Visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. St. Pat's by quarter. 4-18, 10-9, 22-19 by half, 41 in the game. Led by, it was a 3 players scored. But Tanya Hyrigs had 27. She was outstanding. She had 4 threes. She has 99 in her career, 27 points today for Tanya Hyrigs. She was terrific. May Siegel with 8 today. She also had 10 rebounds. Huge game of rebounding. 6 for Kate Stenicky. She had 10 rebounds as well. Jenna Kimberly didn't score, but she had 5 rebounds. Jayla Fleck didn't score, but she had 4 rebounds. Irish go 6 of 28 on the three-point line in this one. 7 of 18 on the foul line. They didn't do well there. 9 turnovers. And led by as many as 16, they win this one by 11, improved to 14-8 on the year. Meanwhile, Hershey 9-6, 1-14. That third quarter, obviously, the key quarter in this one. 15-15 by half, 30 in the game. They were led by Talia Steinbeck, who had 10 points in the game, 9 from Carly Sexton, 5 from Shea Devon, 3 from Dayana Robertson, 3 from Kayla McNeil. Panthers go 2 for 16 on the three-point line. That was the difference today. 4 of 9 on the foul line, 15 turnovers. Led early by 7 this game. They opened up a good lead early on. Irish battled back, though, took the lead by 7 at the halftime break, opened it up to as many as 16 in the game. Hershey drops to 11-10 to wrap up now the regular season. They'll get ready for their C111 sub-district opponent in Gothenburg on Tuesday. St. Pat's will be in the D111-12 sub-district. They'll play Kimball on Tuesday. Getting your post-game numbers here in this one as St. Pat's gets the girls' victory. We'll have the boys' game coming up next. They're about 18 minutes away from tip-off. We had a little extended time in between due to the fact that they had the senior announcement, and so got a little extra time. We'll catch up with Coach here. It is senior night, so we might take a little bit longer. Let's get your Swift Auto Center play of the game while we have a moment. Hershey's done a good job of collapsing on the rebounds, and now on an outlet pass, reverse layup off the steal. Hyrigs with the steal, puts it up and in, and St. Pat's has a 13-point lead. What a steal. At some point on the outlet pass, she gets a reverse layup right out of it, and Irish have their largest lead. That was a big play. Hyrigs made some tremendous plays today, but she stole that outlet pass. She's so good at that. She never stops looking, for the ball, even on outlets, and able to steal that one and was able to get the layup on a reverse layup up and in and give St. Pat's a bigger lead at that point. They get the victory here today, 41-30. Let's go ahead and get your player of the game while we got a moment. It's brought to you by Allo Communications, a telecom home team. Allo has taken tech to the next level with products and services that provide its fiber fans with an all-star experience. If you're ready to up your internet game, go to allocommunications.com and get Allo today. Well, it's got to be, without a doubt, has to be Tanya Hyrigs. She's just been the difference in this series. I mean, she's been over 20 in every game against Hershey in her career. She finishes with 27 today. The offense runs through her. She plays tremendous defense, and she was very good again today, 27 points. Obviously, when one player scores 27 of the 41 scored, they're going to get the player of the game. It's hard to deny it, but you have to give a shout-out for the Irish's sake to Stenicky, 6 points, 10 rebounds. You had 8 from May Siegel and 10 rebounds. I thought they both played. Irish rebounded very well in this game. That's your Swift Auto Center play of the game. We'll have the boys pregame coming up here in just a few minutes, but we'll go ahead and hear from Coach Brad Braithwaite right now as he joins us here on the postgame. Coach, congrats on the win.
Yeah, thank you.
That was I thought rebounding started it off. And you got to tell you, 5 offensive rebounds in the first 2 minutes. And you had Siegel with 10, Stenicky with 10. I thought rebounding, you shoot a lot of threes, but when you can get half of them on offensive rebounds, that's almost just like a pass when an offensive set.
It really was, and that was the key. That was the key to the win tonight. I really felt good, and it sounds silly after the first 45 seconds of the game. I felt really good about our chances because, like you said, we were getting multiple chances every possession. Obviously, when you shoot as many threes as we do, there's going to be a lot of long rebounds. But if you don't pursue those rebounds, you're not going to get them. And so our girls did a phenomenal job of pursuing offensive rebounds and giving us extra possessions, and we made just enough at the end.
Yeah, built a 16-point lead. obviously defensively, that's a tremendous game. 30 points. You hold Talia Steinbeck to, she was at 8 right near till the end there when she gets a 2 right at the end. Obviously, she got going early, and really you basically got to prevent her from getting in the lane because that's when she's tough.
Yeah, you're exactly right. We had to kind of change up a little bit on our 1-3-1 with how we played up top. We usually try to cut the floor in half, but when she has it up top, you got to play more with your backside to the baseline and just keep her out of the lane. I thought Tanya did a really nice job when she was up front or up top. Second half, they tried to play her in the high post a little bit. I thought J-Lo did a good job of recognizing and communicating. Her and Jenna are kind of the back line of our defense, and they did an excellent job of talking where shooters were and where Talia was. Just overall, like we talked in the locker room, that's 2 or 3 games in a row now where our communication has been outstanding defensively. It's becoming a trend, and there's no better time for it to become a trend than right now.
Tanya Heirig's 27. I mean, she's been special in this series against Hershey. She's been over 21 or more in every game, and, the key is she got a lot of open looks.
She really did, and if you were to ask Tanya, she'd probably tell you she didn't play as well as she'd like to. She wasn't very efficient tonight like she has been lately. But, man, I tell you what, for a girl that never gets a break, doesn't get a second out of the game, got a little banged up there early in the second or third quarter too, and she carried us. She carried us offensively, and you're right. She didn't force a whole lot. She was getting a bunch of good looks. She didn't knock a lot down early. If she would have, she would have been on her way to maybe a 40-pointer tonight, but she was tremendous.
41-30, Irish get the victory, wrap up the regular season pretty good fashion. I mean, 2 really good home wins, and now you get ready for a D1-12 sub-district tournament Tuesday. You'll play Kimball first on Tuesday, and and obviously that's a sub-district tournament. You'd like to do what the volleyball team did and go down there and win the sub.
Absolutely. We don't know a whole lot about on the other side of the bracket yet. We will by the end of the weekend. But we've played Kimball before, and they're going to challenge us. Their record isn't probably what they would like it to be, but we know that we're going to see a jump defense, probably a box and one or a 1-3 chaser. So that's something that always concerns you. So we'll have to work on that over the next couple of days and take it one game at a time. And like I said, if we keep defending and rebounding like we're doing right now, I like our chances.
All right, thanks for the time, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Tanner.
Coach Brad Braithwaite here on the postgame as the Irish get the victory 41-30 in this one. We're going to take a break here on our wrap up our quick stop postgame show here as the win again goes to North Platte St. Pat's 41-30. We will have our quick stop pregame show coming up here in just a few minutes. We'll open up the boys pregame. We'll hear from Coach Bill O'Malley when we return from the McGann Activity Center. You're listening to high school basketball on Husker Radio. Too many friends and family to stay at your house? Treat them to luxury at the Marriott Fairfield Inn & Suites. They'll enjoy our 32-inch high-definition televisions, free wired and wireless internet, and a state-of-the-art exercise facility. Relax at the outdoor fire pit or visit the hot tub while the kids enjoy the indoor pool. Read your free USA Today newspaper while you enjoy a free breakfast after a great night's sleep. All 2-bedded rooms feature queen-size beds. The Marriott Fairfield Inn & Suites at I-80 and Highway 83 interchange in North Platte.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop with fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. And for real shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop with the lowest beer prices in town and happy hour twice daily, and we never close. Quick Stop with 27 locations open 24/7.
Hosting a get-together, event, or party? The last thing you want is to turn your house upside down to get ready for one. Use Occasions in North Platte instead. Occasions is the area's event venue for gatherings of up to 55 people inside with a beautiful outdoor patio as well. With tables and chairs included and a full kitchen for your use, all you need to do is show up. Meetings, parties, or simple get-togethers. Occasions is where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trushinsky, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
Welcome back on our Quick Stop pregame show from the McGann Activity Center, North Platte St. Pat's. Wrapping up the home slate here for the Irish boys in regular season action. Coach Bill O'Malley. Coach, coming off of a win Tuesday over Dundee County Stratton.
Overall, I thought a phenomenal game for you. Guys played really well, and it was kind of highlighted by really maybe Jack Hess's best game of the year.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good game for him, and he's played well all year. But like anybody that shoots the ball from the perimeter, that comes and goes, and you get in good grooves. And I thought he really had a nice rhythm. And Joseph Heirigs had an outstanding game as well. Both of them not only were able to put together pretty good games, but they did it pretty efficiently.
Yeah, Jack, I thought more aggressive. I think he only had 1 3 in 26 points, and he's getting to the line more, and he's a good foul line shooter when he shoots a lot of them, and that's kind of where he was at this point in the season last year. He was starting to become more aggressive.
Yeah, I think so. He's a very difficult matchup, and I think they were very aware of his ability to shoot from the perimeter, and of course then that puts the defender in a spot where he has to close out really tight, and then you have an opportunity to put it on the floor, and he did a good job of balancing those things.
You mentioned Joe. He's been playing, out of his mind. I think he had double-double against Cambridge with assists and then a career high, and he's shooting just outstanding. I think that's always been there. He's always been a very good three-point shooter, just not shoot a lot, but he's starting to shoot more.
Yeah, he's aggressively looking for his opportunities and doing a really great job.
North Platte St. Pat's big win Tuesday. We put so much emphasis on this game against Hershey. That was a huge point getter. That's just as important as this one when it comes to power points. So that was a big win, and now you can focus on Hershey, which is another monumental. We talk about opportunities all year. Points wise, this is as big as it gets.
Yeah, it's a good team, and you just have to approach it that you got to try to be, really good both with your energy and your execution, and then see how that plays out. But I think it's important for us to win, as every game is. But I think what's really vitally important is we really need to play well. We need to continue to have things that we can point to that we did very well, and continue to build as we get this close to the postseason.
Matchup number 3, does it become just more of let the players play and shine in the moment? How do you approach that different from maybe a first meeting against somebody?
Well, I think it is different. In many ways, it's a sixth meeting between most of these same guys. They graduated. I think maybe just one senior a year ago, and we of course had a couple guys that were pretty big for us in the rotation. But all of these guys, all the guys that are playing for us played a big role, and all the guys that are playing for them played a big role a year ago, and so there's a great deal of familiarity. So I think really you're probably not going to. Neither team's probably going to do too much to surprise the other team, and then it just comes down to who's able to make the most plays.
And doesn't that make it kind of come down to? Ultimately, in a lot of sports, it really does come down to a couple plays, a couple possessions, likely near the end. But it seems like in a game like this, a couple big moments can swing the game.
Yeah, without a doubt, and those are good experiences for guys to have. And we've had a number of close games this year, and we need to continue to improve at performing in those tight situations, and undoubtedly this will give us some of those opportunities.
Plus, it's senior night.
Yeah, and this has really been a great group. This is a group that's played a lot of basketball together for a number of years. Kind of coming all the way up through the ranks. They've been able to spend a lot of time in the gym together, and it's really been I think a positive experience for all of them, and they've been a big part of Irish basketball now for a number of years. So it's a good opportunity to recognize all of their efforts, and also to recognize their families and all of the unwavering support that they've offered to these guys through the course of their high school.
For thorough news reporting by experienced journalists, read the North Platte Bulletin. Each of our core staff has from 7 to 20 years of experience in news gathering, and our roots go all the way back to the letter to the bulletin that launched the renowned World War II canteen. It's affordable, colorful, and you can keep up with the commissioners, city council, schools, civic groups, sports, courts, and entertainment. Look for the bulletin's news bents in restaurants, too. Connecting with us is as simple as saying, "Hey, Google, the North Platte Bulletin."
Welcome back here on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 106.1 FM. It is our Quick Stop pregame show just around every corner. Fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road everywhere. It is Quick Stop. This is Tanner Struckman here with you. 5 minutes away from tip-off for our boys varsity game, the final one of the evening. Pitt 16-5 against 18-2. A fantastic matchup between the Irish and the Panthers. Panthers coming out of a road win over Paxton, 64-43, pretty easily on Tuesday. They've won 3 straight since losing to St. Pat's in that SBVA championship game. They'd won 11 straight going into that point. So they've won 14 of the last 15 games. Their best wins, probably their home win against St. Pat's, 39-37 back in December. They beat Mullen last week, 53-45. That's a good win. Losses are just to Ogallala and then to St. Pat's in the SPVA title. Really, this offense, we've talked about it for years. Caden Spearman, really the leader for this program. He has been a terrific guard, 12 points per game. He's got 46 threes on his senior campaign. He's been very good, and he really is what makes them go. If he is on, they are tough to beat. Irish shut him down the last time, though. He did not score in that game at all, and that's a tremendous thing to do because he's a very, very, very good sharpshooter. And he's got a tough shot to guard because it's a high release, and so if you can shut him down to 0, you got a good chance to win this game. But Thomas Gosnell maybe had the best game of all against St. Pat's back in that SPVA title. He had 16 points against the Irish. He's averaging 8 on his senior campaign. They'll need him today as well. Sage Young, Bryce Butterfield, 2 of the better defenders in the area. They're tremendous defenders. They're going to need offense from them as well. And Cooper Hill's a good-looking freshman, the 6'3 freshman averaging 6 points per game. A top 5 is very good. It's not an overly terrific offense, but defensively it is as good as it gets. They're only giving up 37 points per game. You know, we talk about opportunities for the Irish. This is a huge opportunity for Hershey. Right now, they're sitting number 4 in the C2 power points. They could maybe get to number 3 with a win and some help. Plus, you know, obviously you want the last game win to go into the postseason here. Up next, they actually don't have a game during girls subs, and they had their Dundee County Stratton game last Saturday canceled. Thought maybe they'd try to get that rescheduled for next week, and that's obviously not an easy thing to do during girls subs, so they'll be off until boys sub districts. Then they'll have a long break. St. Pat's 16-5. They're coming on with 2 straight wins. They beat Dundee County Stratton on Tuesday, 70-49. Ran the court really well. I thought they used their athleticism in that victory. Jack Hess had a season-high 26 in the victory. You felt like he started really getting going, attacking defensively. He's now up to 15 points a game, but Coach mentioned Joseph Heinrichs, and he was outstanding in that game. Joseph Heinrichs maybe had he's scored in 3. He's had double figures in 3 straight. He's got 8 threes in the last 3 games as well, and he's 8 of 13 from behind the arc. He has played outstanding. And one thing, the Irish have shot free throws really well over the last 3 games, 73%. That's very important in a game like this. They didn't shoot particularly well against Hershey in the 2 games, a combined 13 of 27, so under 50%. They need to shoot better than that here today. And close games. This one's going to go down to the wire, I'm certain. Irish got to find a way to close one. In games decided by 4 points or less, they're 1-5. Their only victory in the season opener against Broken Bow. One of those losses was to this Hershey team when they played in Hershey. It was a 39-37 win. This is a monster game for St. Pat's as well. It's a 52-pointer. Right now they're sitting number 4 in the D1 power points. They could get to number 3 easily, and I think if they kept winning, they'd stay number 3. That's not a bad seed for a team with 5 losses come the postseason. Of course, the Irish will get Paxton up next Friday. Hershey 18-2, St. Pat's 16-5. Our nightcap here from the McGann Activity Center is coming up here. Quick check of the Nebraska Land National Bank Sports Test to check on area scores. Nebraska Land National Bank community-minded just like you. JV girls went to Hershey 27-9. The JV boys went to St. Pat's 69-35. Varsity or reserve boys went to St. Pat's 52-35, and the varsity girls went to St. Pat's 41-30. Almost halftime in the Husker women's game. They trail Iowa 34-27. That game is heard on the Hawk 98.5 this evening. If you want to dial that one up over on 98.5 FM. Here as we get ready for this one here between the Irish and the Panthers. Our nightcap here coming up here from the McGann Activity Center. So glad you're with us here. And by the way, North Platte playing in action. They're in Scotts Bluff today. Haven't seen a final on that one, but we'll check that once I can. I know they were winning at halftime at the last check. It is senior night, and so, of course, they honor the seniors in between games. By the way, an update there. Lady Dogs get the victory over Scottsbluff 50-42. Let's meet the starting lineups. So let's go ahead and get into them now for Hershey, 18-2. They're ranked number 7 in the Omaha World Herald poll. They are up one spot in that. Here's how they'll start. Caden Spearman, the 5'8 senior, 12 points a game. Bryce Butterfield, the 6'2 senior. He's got 5 rebounds, 3 steals to lead the Panthers. Sage Young, a 6'2 senior, 8 points a game. Austin Helsher, the 5'10 senior, and Thomas Gosnell, the 6'4 senior, who's averaging 8 per game. Dustin Jorgensen, 19th year, longtime coach here in Hershey. For St. Pat's, at 16-5, ranked number 5 in the Omaha World Herald, number 3 in the Lincoln Journal-Star D1 polls. Corby Condon, the 6' senior, he's averaging 13 points a game. He's got a cold, though. He's a guy that's going to have to get back in action offensively for St. Pat's. Joseph Heirigs, the 5'10 senior, averaging 8 points per game. Jack Hess, the 6'1 junior, he's now averaging 15 points per game, has 41 threes on the year. Logan O'Malley, the 5'11 senior, who's averaging 6 points, 5 rebounds per game. And Alex Davies, the 6'1 senior. Bill O'Malley in his 10th year with 175 wins in that span. Of course, a good senior group for this team for St. Pat's on senior night. Several of the 4 of those starters are seniors. There's 5 on the roster with Trayton White as well. St. Pat's going to be in the home whites. It'll be Hershey in the road blacks today. I'm not sure I've seen these uniforms too much from Hershey. They're pretty black. They're all black and white numerals. Sharp uniforms here. All right, getting ready for action between the Irish here and the Panthers. Our final game coming up here on Husker Radio. Final conversation with Coach O'Malley, and it'll be Jack Hess entering center circle with Bryce Butterfield. Butterfield on the left and Hess on the right to get our evening underway. Our final game. Glad you're with us on Husker Radio and on the Husker Radio Sports YouTube page as well. Tip is in the air, and it's won by the Irish. They'll work right to left in your radio dial as Joseph Heirigs picks it up, hands it off to Corby Condon, comes across the timeline and meets Caden Spearman. Right side it comes to Logan O'Malley against Hershey. Comes into Condon, corner to Hess. He'll try an open 3, and he'll rattle in the ball for his 40th of the year. Well, it was wide open. Hershey in a little zone there. It looked like left number 2 open in the corner. 3-0. Irish start with a 3-pointer from Jack Hess. How many times in his career has he done that to start a game? Elsher left side to Bryce Butterfield. Man-to-man defense. Spearman being trailed by Hess. Butterfield driving. Floats one in the rim and up and in. Bryce Butterfield with the bucket. It's 3-2. 1-point ball game. 7-20. Nice take by Butterfield, being aggressive to the rack. He is not 4-11 the first 2 meetings against St. Pat's. They'll need him to be offensively involved in the ball game. Hershey looks like 1-3-1 with Young out front. Here's the ball to Heirigs up top. He'll come back near wing to Condon. Condon drives around. Helsher drives in around a second defender. Bounce pass backside to Hess. Open 3 for Hess. Too hard. Backside rebound, Caden Spearman. It's a break for Hershey. A pretty good look there at Condon setting up Jack Hess. 3-2. Minute 10 into this one. Here's Spearman driving to the rack. Layup up. And he rolls it in. Caden Spearman all the way in. Hershey's grabbed a 1-point lead. First lead of the ball game with 6:40 to play here in quarter 1. Hess high left against Young at the top of the zone. Here's a Condon 3 in the left wing, and he'll bank it in. Corby will take that. That was deep in the corner. Irish regain the lead 6-4. His 32nd of the year, but he had been cold. He was 0 for 14 prior to that over the last 4 games. Here's Helsher on the elbow to Gosnell, left elbow. He'll dribble once, stop, spin around, get to Young. Right wing 3 up open, missed, rebound inside. Crashing was Helsher, thrown back in, but off O'Malley. It'll be Hershey ball underneath their own hoop to inbound it. Our scoreboard today brought to you by Sandhills State Bank, your financial partner in the Sandhills and the most committed brand in banking. Find them online at sandhillsstate.com or stop in at 803 South Dewey in North Platte. Young sends it into Gosnell. Turnaround hook shot for him. Banked almost in. Heirigs clears his first rebound. Pretty good look, though, on the out-of-bounds play. Hess in the right corner with a 6-4 lead. Throws up hot tie to O'Malley, comes near side for Joseph Heirigs. Attacks into the lane, wing, pull up 3 on the wing near side, doesn't go. Butterfield has the board off the miss. Hershey down 6-4, 5:50 quarter 1. Here's Helsher, pull up 3 in transition, too hard, and Heirigs on the rebound. Quick shot on both ends for 2 guards. 6-4, the lead to St. Pat's, 5:40 here in quarter 1. Coach O'Malley up directing the offense to be in the hands of Hess to the spike line, and he'll come right side for Hyriggs. Hess floats into the corner. Hyriggs goes inside to Condon on the block, right side, trying to shoot. He shoots over. Helsher misses it. Rebound to O'Malley underneath. And he'll kick it out to Hess, who will attack in the lane. Pass to Davies. Davies underneath, steps through, puts a layup up and over the rim and in. Alex Davies right through the defenders. It's 8-4. St. Pat's with the lead with 5:13 to play here in quarter number 1. Big offensive rebound from Logan O'Malley. Here's Spearman up near midcourt, gets a ball screen from Gosnell, and an offensive foul called as Gosnell kind of stuck his shoulder out a little bit and got called for it. His screen, he looked like he was favoring that shoulder right after that as well. His first, and the first turnover for the Panthers, first foul of the game. And here's Hyriggs, right side it comes to Jack Hess, up 8-4, 4:57 to play, opening quarter. O'Malley left wing, top it comes to Hyriggs, round the perimeter, right corner it's Condon, far side. Condon going to dribble on the wing, he'll stop there, hold the top, pass it to Hyriggs up top, back to Corby on the right wing. Free throw line extended, goes into the right corner, shoots a 3 over Butterfield, misses it short, rebound to Helsher on the backside, nice board, as O'Malley was crashing in there. Here's Helsher into the front court to Butterfield, left corner 3 for Bryce, too hard, and the backside rebound to Hess. Neither team really able to buy an early bucket. Outside of the Hess open 3 to start it. 4:25 quarter 1, 8-4. St. Pat's by 4 here. Here's Davies on the right elbow. Corner to O'Malley. He'll try a 3, flat-footed, too hard. Helsher on the rebound on the backside. Both teams getting a little 3 happy early on. Irish have already shot 6 in this game. Here's Gosnell. Spakes left, goes right, baseline 2 up and in. Good move by Gosnell. It's 8-6. Got a good ball fake inside, went to the end line and got an easy 2. Panthers back within 2. Go to their senior post for a bucket. Here's O'Malley cutting through the lane. O'Malley in traffic, throws one up, missed it. Butterfield has the rebound, forced a little bit there. Here's Butterfield into the front court, down 8-6. Hands it off to Spearman. He'll drive, Spearman passing, bad pass. O'Malley with a steal. Now he's got it to Hess in the front court. Hess going to attack all the way in traffic. Drew a foul, a hand check foul kind of running alongside him before any shot. And it will be a foul to Sage Young, his first, team second. We'll have a sub in. Cooper Hill, 6'3" freshman, comes in, averaging 6 per game. He'll come in for Butterfield. 3:36 opening quarter. It is St. Pat's leading 8-6. They'll inbound it underneath their own hoop. They'll go into Condon in traffic. Left-handed layup. Up and in. 1 for Corby Condon in the lane. Got a foul up there. Count the bucket, and Young picks up his second foul right away. Back-to-back fouls for the senior, and Butterfield right back up to go in as Condon in traffic got the shot to fall, making it 10-6, and Young comes out. Butterfield right back into the game. Coach Jorgensen talking to the official about that one. Condon at the line where he's 70% this year, 5 points for the senior. And his only attempt is in there. He has 6, and the Irish lead by 5. 3:35 opening frame. Here from the McGann Activity Center, good crowd on hand. Ball comes across, it's Helsher, working against Hyriggs. Helsher dribbles left, comes into the hands of Butterfield. Cooper Hill to the elbow, they don't go to him. Butterfield, goes inside for Gosnell. He'll kick out. Helsher right corner 3 up, short, rebound inside. Corby Condon with a high snap and pop. That was a good board. Now into the front court. Condon coast to coast all the way in. He got to travel. He put it up and in, but he did travel. Just got one extra step. Otherwise, that was a pretty good take. And now subs in. Drayton White, Will Moats in for North Platte St. Pat's. First substitutions for Coach Bill O'Malley. HD Management's ready to put their half a century of experience to work for you, whether it's farm and ranch management, ag appraisals, or ag real estate sales. See Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper at HD Management in North Platte. Helsher high screen left off by Gosnell. Helsher drives, kicks out to Spearman. Will Moats on him now. Spearman working against Moats. Nowhere to go with it. Throws it away right in the hands of Jack Hess into the front court. Hess going to drive all the way up, and he gets fouled from behind by Butterfield. And it'll be a pair of free throws as Hess goes down to the ground. It'll be 2 free throws as Butterfield commits his first, hustling back. Jack, 3 points going to the line for the first time. Hess had 9 in the loss to Hershey in Hershey, 17 at that SPVA title game. Hits the first free throw to give him 4 and give the lead to 6. In comes Logan Van Arsdale for the first time, the 6'2 senior. 3 points per game off the bench. Comes in for Caden Spearman. Probably won't sit a lot in this game. Second free throw here for Hess. He's 58% on the year, but as of late, he's been much better. Misses the free throw. Butterfield has his third rebound. 12-6, Panthers down 6. Butterfield picks his dribble up in the backcourt, able to get it to Gosnell. Works on White. Gosnell stops, kicks right corner. Butterfield has to reach out to grab that one. Now he looks to go into Gosnell, posted up. Back to the hoop. Now he'll drive, got around White in the lane. Shot, no, but he did get fouled. A body foul on Trayton White. 2 free throws for Gosnell. To the foul line he'll go. First foul on North Platte St. Pat's. 2:31, quarter one. Gosnell with a pair of free throw shots. 50% on the year, 23 of 46 on the dot. And the first is up and rolls around, drops in for Gosnell. He has 3. And is Spearman Butterfield out. 12-7 our score in our boys varsity game. Second free throw here from the senior, who had 16 again against St. Pat's. That SPVA title misses that one short. Will Moats, the good box out, able to clear the rebound. 12-7, Irish by 5, 2:25, opening quarter. Hershey back in their, well, looks like 2-3 zone here. Here's Hess driving, kicking to the corner to Moats. You got Young with 2 fouls. He's a big defender out right now. Here's Condon, left wing. Hess, open 3 over top of the defender. Rims off, and the rebound to Helsher. That one just about dropped in for Hess. Into the front court, here comes Helsher. Down 5, 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Works on Heinrich, spins at the free throw line, stops in the lane, shoots over him. Tough shot, no. Rebound, Corby Condon. That was a little bit forced there. Irish have the ball with a 5-point lead. Hess into the front court, skips right side. It's Heinrichs. He'll drive. That's cut off. Hasn't been able to get a good look. Condon now out front looking to attack. Back to Hess near side. 1:44 to play here in the opening quarter. Will Moats out of the corner, and they'll swing it back right side. Coach O'Malley wanting the ball to go right. Hess in that right corner with it. Ben Arsdale with a good closeout. It'll come back near side with 90 seconds now to play here in our opening quarter. Irish just going back and forth. Hess right side. Attacks in the lane now. Draws a foul on the way in, and he'll get 2 free throws. A foul was charged, I believe, to Van Arsdale. His first, team 5th. Hess, who was much more aggressive on Tuesday against Dundee County Stratton, was aggressive there to draw a foul, and he'll go back to the line where he's 1 for 2 today. The first is in. He has 5 points. 13-7 St. Pat's. In is Caleb Munson for the first time for the Irish. Also in is O'Malley and Davies. In is Eli McConnell for the first time, the 6'1 senior for the Panthers, to join Hill, Butterfield, Van Arsdale, and Spearman here with 1:23 to play in the opening quarter. The free throw by Hess is in. He has 6 points, and it's a 14-7 lead, largest lead of the game for the Irish. Butterfield across the timeline, picked up by O'Malley, high right. Screen for Hill, doesn't use it, loses the ball, gets picked back up in the corner. Inside to Hill, he'll square up on Davies. Back to the hoop, he'll shoot over him, drew a foul, went right into the arm of Alex Davies. Good take by the freshman. Davies commits his first, team second. 2 more free throws for Hershey will come from the 6'3 freshman. Physical, too. He's a big kid. And the first of 2 is short off the front of the rim, 56% on the year. As a team, 55% is Hershey. They've started 1 for 3. 1:10 to play in the opening quarter here of this boys varsity game. Been a fun one so far. 14-7. Irish, of course, built a big lead in that SPVA tournament championship game. Hershey made it a ball game at the end, though. No lead is safe. That free throw up and in for Hill. His first point, it's 14-8. 1:09 across the timeline will be Heinrichs in the white uniforms. Hess high right. Hershey back in a 2-3 zone, maybe 2-3. Logan O'Malley near side. Coach O'Malley saying to move it. Hess gets it. Oh, Butterfield, good closeout. He'll shoot over him, though. Short. Rebound. McConnell inside for the Panthers. Good rebound off the miss. Hess 1 of 4 on the 3-point line. Van Arsdale right wing with 44 seconds. Looking in for Hill. They get it to him. Not a good pass, so it goes out of bounds. Just a little wide on the end line. Hill couldn't handle it. 40 seconds to go here in the first. 14-8. Irish get the ball. See how quickly they want to shoot, or if they want to milk some clock here and play for the last shot. O'Malley right wing. Usually these games aren't real high scoring. Condon, right side O'Malley, passes on a 3, drives instead, floats one, misses it. Rebound tipped into the hands of Van Arsdale for the Panthers. 20 seconds to play in the opening quarter, 14-8. Here, if you're St. Pat's, you just can't give the guy with the ball in his hand right now a shot. It's Spearman, high left, out near midcourt, on the sideline, poked away by Hess. It'll be Hershey ball with 9 seconds to play. Hess knocked that one out. In is Gosnell. Checking out will be McConnell. Here with 9 seconds, Coach Jorgensen directing where he wants the ball to go. It'll be Spearman to cue it in. He looks, gets it into Van Arsdale with 9 seconds. Clock starts to run. He comes right side, stops, gets rid of it to Butterfield. He'll take an NBA Ranger and miss it. 2 seconds, it goes out of bounds, and that'll end our first half quarter of play here from the McGann Activity Center. St. Pat's 14, Hershey 8. Come on back for the second quarter next for the McGann Activity Center after this.
The Cedar Room in North Platte is a restaurant and lounge to match any occasion that deserves to be remembered or brunch meetings that need to impress. Come sit in the wonderfully unique cocktail bar or the perfectly lighted dining room with the family, colleagues, and loved ones. Wine and dine your company with elegance at the Cedar Room in North Platte. The bricks are open and the atmosphere is always warm and inviting. Coming back will be your first thought when leaving. The Cedar Room, downtown North Platte.
My dad always said, it's not hard to make decisions when you know what your values are. That stuck with me. And that's why I like knowing the decisions made by my public power electric utility are done locally. Local control means my utility is governed, managed, and powered by Nebraskans who know the values of the communities and the customers they serve. And there's nothing more Nebraskan than that.
This message brought to you by your local public power utility and Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us.
Welcome back to the McGann Activity Center. Start of the second quarter, 14-8 here. Lead for North Platte St. Pat's. It'll be Sage Young at midcourt to send it in. Looks like Hershey with starters out there. St. Pat's with the same. Elsher gets it in the backcourt. Leading scorer, 3 for Gosnell. St. Pat's led by Condon and Hess, both with 6. Butterfield high right, into Gosnell. Right side, baseline drive, backs down, gets to the right box, stripped away by Alex Davies. Just took it away from him. 4th turnover of the game. 7:44 to play here in the second quarter. Hyriggs has it, comes right side for Jack Hess. Hill looking in on the zone. Condon up top, pulls up to the top of the key. Back to Hess, right wing, not shooting. Kicking to Hyriggs near side. Coach O'Malley directing where he wants the ball to go. Comes right side. Up top to Hess again. Fakes right, goes left. Hyriggs has it now. Irish not sure what they're trying to do here, but it's not leading to much. Condon up top, comes right side for Hess. Deep on the three-point line. Out top to O'Malley. Back to Hess. Coach O'Malley maybe saying restart this one. Hess into the right corner for Davies. Hess floats through. Davies out on the wing. Timeout from Coach O'Malley. That was going nowhere. St. Pat's 14, Hershey 8. We'll take a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Fortified Group of North Platte.
At Sandhill State Bank, we pride ourselves by working as hard as the customers who walk through our doors. We know the communities, values, and the people of the Sandhills. This allows us to be a more understanding and trusted partner in your financial growth. We offer safe and secure digital solutions through our online and mobile banking. Visit us online at sandhillstate.com or in person at one of our 11 locations. Sandhill State Bank is the most committed brand in banking. Member FDIC.
Out of the timeout. Quick one from Coach O'Malley from St. Pat's. 14-8. St. Pat's with the lead by 6. We're 1 minute into our second quarter. See the Irish go to the high post. Condon free throw line shot over top of the defender. Won't go. Rebound. Tip into the hands of Austin Helsher, who has 4 today. He'll bring it across the timeline. Down 6 here. Comes right wing for Young. Down low to Gosnell immediately. Almost stripped away. Gets it back, though. Doubled. He'll kick it out. Spearman gets a wide open 3 and misses it long. Rebound goes out of bounds. Good look, though, for Caden Spearman. Her first attempt of the game, just couldn't get it to fall. It was right there, just a tad bit long. And it's remains 14-8, 6:30 to play in the second quarter. We've been stuck in the first minute and a half on this score. Hyriggs high right. Hershey's zone defense stymieing the Irish offense a bit. Here's Condon cutting through. Baseline floater, no. Backside rebound, all Sage Young. Irish are not getting any second chance looks. Elsher into the front court, left side. Pull up, not shooting, into Gosnell. Draws a couple, kicks it up top to Young, open 3. In and out, back in for Sage Young. His 22nd of the year. And Hershey has their first triple, and they're within 3, 14-11. Good in-out game there. Panthers back on defense. Irish haven't been able to do anything offensively against this one. Now 1-3-1 zone. Well, maybe 2-3. It's just Gosnell poking up. Coach O'Malley not happy with where this offense is going. Heinrichs near side. They've stopped using the corner. Hess right wing. Ball faking. Now up top to Condon. Near side to O'Malley. 5:37 to go. I'm not sure where Irish are going for offense, but right now they're just going back and forth. And Coach O'Malley redirects the offense to run something different. He doesn't like where that one was going. Hess right side. Corner to Condon. Hess floats through. They go to Davies on the elbow. He'll work on Gosnell, shoots over him and banks it in. Nice shot high over the defender, 16-11. And Davies with 4 early ones, 5:10 to play in the second quarter. Butterfield out near the spike line, comes left side for Gosnell. Here's Gosnell at the free throw line. That was Helsher, excuse me. Gosnell driving now, shot blocked. Saved by Heinrichs on the end line. Stripped by Helsher, though. Out to Gosnell. He'll ball fake, drive in, find Helsher cutting through the lane, hands it off to Butterfield, who draws a foul and he'll get free throws. Butterfield got Davies in the air, missed it, but he'll get 2 free throws as Davies picks up his second. Team third, 4:52 to play here in the second quarter. Helsher with a nice steal there. That was the first turnover of the game for St. Pat's. And now it'll be Bryce Butterfield to the line. He's very good, 76% on his senior year. Short. It's a rare miss. He was near 80-some% last year. I think set the school record. He certainly set the school record for most made in a season in a row. As Caleb Munson checks in for the Irish. Second free throw upcoming here for Butterfield. 2 points today, make it 3. Misses the first, cashes in on the second. 4-point ball game, 16-12, 4:50 to play here in the second quarter. Ball comes right wing to Hess. He'll dribble twice, pull up to the three-point line, not shoot. Heinrichs up top, drives through the lane. Heinrichs up and under, up and in! Joseph, his first points of the game. Had to get him going, 18-12. Here's Young and quickly into the front court for the Panthers. Stopped by Condon. They look in for Gosnell. It's not there. Now it's just Spearman, right wing. Spearman into Gosnell. Good bounce pass. Turnaround shot blocked by Munson out of bounds. Gosnell turns around, kind of shakes his head. You know, if you're Gosnell, you're fine with that. That was a good look. He'll check out. Cooper Hill in. Will Motes will check in with 4:21 to play in the second quarter. Hey, if you're heading out of town, take your dog to Possapalooza, the only doggy daycare facility in North Platte with doggy day camp and overnight boarding. Possapalooza is your pet's happy place. Call in advance to book and visit possapaloozaplace.com for more information. Inbound comes to Hill on the right elbow. Backs down, turnaround shot may have been blocked again by Munson. Rebound, though, to out off of Heinrichs. It'll remain with Hershey in the right corner. On the end line, though, but closer to the corner than underneath the hoop. Spearman to send it in. He'll have 4 line up in front of him from the block to the three-point line. He'll get the inbound to Cooper Hill on the wing. Hill holds it, comes to Sage Young. They're setting a screen for Spearman. It's not there. Good hedge defense. Spearman's going to try an NBA Ranger on the right wing. Misses it badly, but the long rebound out to Hill. To Young on the right side. He'll skip past far side for Butterfield. Hershey can reset. Helsher up top, driving now. Helsher in the lane. Shot up. Good ball fake. Missed it. Rebound out to Butterfield. And then he's going to be fouled. A hold on Will Motes. That was a good, really, really good couple offensive rebounds. Pretty good defense, too. And now they will get Will Motes with the hold foul. His first, team fourth. Hershey to have it underneath their own hoop again. 18-12, our score. 3:51 here in the second quarter. Inbound comes to Hill in the far corner. Out to the wing to Helsher. Works on it. Heinrichs got around him in the lane. Right-handed layup up and in. Good physical take. And the senior has his first points, 18-14. Panthers within down to 4-point deficit. Very sluggish quarter of offense, though, for both teams. Motes looking in for Munson, not there. Up top comes to Condon. Condon hands off to Hess. Left wing with a ball fake. Drives in, passes to Munson. He wasn't looking for the ball. Turnover, it comes off his hands. Gosnell will check back in. Butterfield will come out. 3:25 here to play in the second quarter. 4-point game. 3:25 on our second quarter clock. Helsher brings it across the timeline. For the Panthers in the black uniforms here, third meeting between these two teams. Helsher working against Heinrichs. Redirects, sends Spearman back underneath. Maybe a double screen again. Helsher near side, little hedge defense. He looks inside for Gosnell, gets it to him. Gosnell fakes a pass, turns and shoots, misses, but he got hacked on the arm. They got Munson maybe with his first. That'll send Gosnell back to the line. 1 for 2, 3 points for the senior. It was on Munson, number 1. 3:03 now with to remain in the second quarter. Gosnell with a pair. First is short, but got it to roll over and in. He has 4. Second free throw upcoming. It's 8:04 Central Time. You're listening to KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. Second free throw is got all the rim again. Gosnell hits it. Hey, next time you're hungry, head to Dave's Place in North Platte for the best homemade pizza and wings. Dine-in, carry-out, and online ordering available. It is Dave's Place in North Platte. 2-point game here. 2:55 to play in the second. Around the perimeter it comes. Irish 4 points in the quarter. Here's a beautiful pass inside. Munson rails it over the rim. Condon set him up beautifully. Munson's first bucket. It's 20-16. Good take by Condon right through the lane and got Munson with an easy 2. Helsher up top. Comes to the right elbow. Backdoor to Young. Got around his defender. Blocked from behind, though. He picks it up, though. Young gets it back. Goes inside to Gosnell. He'll turn past to Hill at the free throw line. Take about a 10-footer. Up and in. Cooper Hill's first field goal. He has 3, and it's 20-18. We're trading a couple buckets here with 2:19 to play in our second quarter. North Platte St. Pat's up 2 right now. Moats right corner to Hess. Guarded by Hill. Now up high. Now left side it comes to Condon. He looks to attack through the lane. Condon stops in the lane. Tough contested shot. Got called for a travel. Good call. Third turnover on St. Pat's. He just stuttered his feet enough. And Butterfield will check in for Young. It's a 2-point game with 2:05 to play here in the second quarter. This one's shaping up to be a classic St. Pat's Hershey boys game. Across the timeline will come Helsher for the Panthers. Ball screen out front, double screen for him. They go to Spearman. Bad pass. Helsher just threw that one way too wide. Out on the wing. 5th turnover on Hershey. 1:56 to play in the second quarter. You feel like every turnover is monumental in such a low-scoring, tight ball game like this one is. Hyriggs comes across the mid-stripe, hands it off to Jack Hess. And right side it comes to Corby Condon. The best luck St. Pat's has had is when they've attacked on this zone. They go into Munson in the short corner. He'll kick out. Hess with a ball fake, not shooting a 3. Drives into the short corner, out to Condon. He'll try a 3 in the right corner, too hard. Long rebound to Butterfield. And Irish got cold outside. They haven't got many looks, so that was only their first attempt of the second quarter. 2 of 9. Here's Helsher. The 2-point deficit, working on Hyriggs. Minute 20 to go in the second quarter. Butterfield catches it near side. Free throw line, it's Gosnell. Drives in, spins, shot up, hook up and in. And we've got our first tie at 20-20. And Helsher the difference right now. He's got 7. First tie with a minute 8 to play in the second quarter. Irish with 6 points in the quarter. Moats, right wing, now around the perimeter, left side Condon, dribbling, now to Hess. Hess stops, comes back up top, back right side, 50 seconds here in the second quarter. Moats into the right corner to Condon. He'll skip near side, Hess 3 out front, up short, rebound, all Caden Spearman. Hershey just making St. Pat's shoot long shots. Here's Helsher, pull up 3, not a good look there. Rebound to Condon, just a quick shot. 30 seconds to play in the second quarter. We're tied 20-20. Condon cutting through the lane. Tough floating shot up and in. He's got 8. In transition, he's got just such a nice hesitation to his game. 22-20. 20 seconds to play in the second quarter. Here's Helsher with it out front, looking to hold it for last shot maybe. He dribbles against Hyriggs with 14. Right side to Butterfield. Into Hill on the right block. He's doubled. Kicks out to Butterfield in the corner. Hands it off to Spearman in the right corner. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Spearman with 5, with 4. Back to Butterfield with 4. Down low to Hill with 3, with 2. A float, a shot up, won't go. Rebound Hyriggs, and that's going to end our first half of play. We got a good one here at McGann Activity Center. It is 22-20. St. Pat's by 2 at our halftime break here from the McGann Activity Center. Coming up at halftime here, we'll hear from St. Pat's sophomore Will Moats, and then we'll come back and get you halftime numbers. Again, your score 22-20. Irish with the lead on Husker Radio.
Make 2021 the year to focus on you. This is Maddie Krebs, owner of North Platte Jazzercise, and we are here to help you meet your fitness goals. Join us for a mix of cardio and strength-infused classes at our new location in the Canteen District. With more than 20 classes a week from early mornings to after work hours, there's no excuse to skip your workout. Did I mention we offer childcare at most of our classes? Check out a full list of class times and membership info at jazzercise.com, and go Irish.
Back here on Irish Intermission, we're talking with Hunter Deeds from North Platte Catholic Schools. Hunter, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. You're back on the interview circuit.
Yeah.
You must have did something right. Well, let's talk about that. You got your 100th win in wrestling just this last weekend, right?
Yeah, it was pretty exciting.
You got it during sub-districts, too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and it was a home meet, too.
Yeah, and you were at home. Couldn't have worked out better. Was this a goal of yours personally, or?
Yeah, I was trying to reach 100 wins by at least my end of my senior year.
And did you think it was probably something you could reach?
Yeah.
And that's pretty awesome. And yeah, nice. Did you get it? Was it your first match of the day on Friday during subs, or?
Yep, it was the first match.
Okay, so you got to get that one out of the way and didn't have to stress about it. How many matches? Because this is sub-district, so I know it was a little different than previous years, whereas you normally do one district and be done. So how many matches did you wrestle in subs?
I wrestled 4.
4 total. And I'm not real familiar. So how many do you have to win all 4 to go on? Do you have to win how many?
You just have to get above 4th place.
Okay. So 4th or above. So what'd you end up with?
3rd.
Awesome. Good for you. So now you're on to districts in Sutherland coming up this weekend. And your goal, tell me about there. What do you have to get to state?
I have to beat some pretty good kids, but I think I should be able to make it.
Now, you've gone before, right?
Yeah, all 3 years.
All 3 years. That's awesome. Hunter Deeds with us here. 100th win. And now you can that's probably nice to get that out of the way. So now you can just, not that you're necessarily too concerned about that, but it's probably in the back of your mind, right?
Yeah.
Now you can kind of focus on. So have you wrestled the ones that you're going to wrestle at districts before?
Yeah, I've wrestled most of them. There's like one new kid.
So you're fairly familiar with them, and does that make it harder or easier?
A little bit of both, because they know what I do, and then I also know what they do.
Do you ever try to change it up when you face a wrestler you've already met, or?
Yeah, I try not to do the same thing that I did to him previously.
Hopefully, yeah. Hunter Deeds here with us, a senior at North Platte Catholic Schools. Tell me what else you're involved in. I know we kind of went through this before, but tell me again what all you're involved in at St. Pat's.
I'm was involved in football and wrestling, and then golf.
Golf, all right. It's going to get not golf weather right now, is it?
No.
Not at all. Do you have goals for golf season?
Just to stay on the varsity team all season.
That would be, to me, a fun sport to finish up your high school career with, because it's kind of a more, I know it's a very mental sport once you're actually competing, but I got to imagine practices are pretty fun.
Yeah, they're pretty fun and relaxing.
Right, yeah. What a good way to finish up your high school career. Hunter Deeds here with us. How's senior year finishing out?
It's going pretty good.
You know how many days are left?
No.
None of the seniors have known so far yet. You guys aren't counting down?
No.
Really? Are you excited though for graduation?
Yeah.
And tell me what you're going to do when you graduate.
I'm not for sure right now, but I'm just figuring it out.
You still got time. A couple months yet before you even graduate. So, Hunter Deeds, well, congratulations on the 100th win. Good luck at districts coming up this weekend, and hopefully we can talk about you at state, all right?
Faith, excellence, and service are at the heart of all that we do at North Platte Catholic Schools. Hi, I'm Enrollment Director Gwen Covey, inviting you to join us at Little Leprechaun Preschool, McDade Elementary, and St. Pat's High School. Our students enjoy small class sizes, a challenging curriculum, and the unique opportunity to grow in faith. Now is the time to experience a difference a Catholic education can make for your family. Call 532-1874 and schedule a tour today.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Welcome back to the McGann Activity Center here on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 106.1 FM. We're at the half here. Sorry, it wasn't Will Moats. That was, of course, not Will. That was Hunter Deeds for St. Pat's. Will was, I think, last week. But here at the half, 22-20 in this one. Pretty good one here from the McGann Activity. Well, really good one. Let's not undersell this one. It has been a fantastic game. Lead is 2 points right now at the break for St. Pat's over the Hershey Panthers. Your halftime numbers brought to you by Condon Signs. Condon's is North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company, creating custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and they'll service your existing sign going into their 30th year of business serving the North Platte area. Visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. For St. Pat's, 14-8 by quarter, 22 in the half. led by Corby Condon, who has 8 points here. He had 6 from Jack Kess, a 3-pointer and 3 free throws, 4 from Alex Davies, 2 from Joseph Heirigs. St. Pat's is 2 of 10 on the 3-point line and 4 of 5 on the foul line here in this one. A total of 3 turnovers and 5 fouls, 2 for Davies, the only player with more than 1. Led by as many as 7, they lead by 2 here at the break. Meanwhile, for Hershey, 8 and 12 by quarter, 20 in the half. Panthers are led by very balanced, but Thomas Gosnell leading with 7. Then you have 3 for Butterfield, Young, and Hill, and 2 for Helsher and Spearman. So really everybody's gotten into the offense here today. Well, most of the bigger players for that score. 1 of 8 on the 3-point line, 5 of 8 at the charity stripe. A total of 5 turnovers and 5 fouls. 2 for Sage Young, the only player with more than 1 for Hershey. Hershey led by 1 once. We had 1 tie, 2 lead changes. Those again your halftime numbers, brought to you by Condon Signs. Take another break, come back, get ready for the start of the second half. Here at the tap, 22-20. Lead is to St. Pat's.
Putting your family first.
Are you looking for the right dentist for you and your family? Phelps Family Dentistry has you covered. Dr. Lene Phelps and Dr. Kelly Hansen will make sure your family has the healthiest smile. Whether it's dental cleanings, fillings, same-day crowns, or total smile makeovers. Call our office at 534-4040 or visit us at phelpsdds.com to schedule your family's next dental appointment. And go Irish!
Putting your family first.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at another storage. They have sizes for everything.
Thank you, North Platte, for voting Allo Communications #1 in cable provider, internet provider, and customer service in the North Platte Telegraph's Reader's Choice Awards. Our employees focus on being local, hassle-free, exceptional, and honest, giving you the best in customer service. To find out more about our business and residential services, stop by 702 East Francis in North Platte or call 221-6650 or visit allocommunications.com.
Welcome back on Husker Radio. At the halftime break here of our boys varsity game, it is St. Pat's leading Hershey 22-20. Quick check of the Nebraska Land National Bank Sports Desk to check on area scores. Nebraska Land National Bank, community-minded just like you. JV girls went to Hershey 27-9. Reserve boys went to St. Pat's 52-35. JV boys went to St. Pat's 69-35. And varsity girls went to St. Pat's 41-30. Earlier today, it was Sutherland picking up the victory on the girls' side over Paxton. 44-36 in that one. That's our game of the week over on KX 104. The boys game going on, and Husker women's basketball in action on the Hawk 98.5. That game is in the, well, maybe the fourth quarter. I haven't seen a score update from that one, but it's over on the Hawk 98.5 here this evening. Glad you're with us wherever you are. Appreciate you dialing us up on our Husker Radio Sports YouTube page as we are at the half, 22-20, getting ready for the start of our second half. All right. Should be a fun one here to get this. It's warm inside, that's for sure. It's not really that warm, actually. It's about perfect. When you have -10 or whatever it is outside, inside it gets pretty darn nice, and it is really nice right now in here. It's actually not even warm at all. You could open up the door and cool this place down pretty quick, even with the crowd in here. Hershey breaking, I don't know, have Spearman, Young, Butterfield, Helsher, and Gosnell. And the Irish will break their huddle here in just a moment. 22-20. The lead is to St. Pat's by 2 right now. And Hess, O'Malley, Heirigs, Condon, and Davies come on the court for the Irish. They'll work left to right on the radio dial. Condon with 8, Gosnell with 7, your 2 leading scorers. A low-scoring game. First one was 39-37 in Hershey. Caden Spearman hit a couple threes at the end to win that game for Hershey. Last one at the SPVA tournament, Irish won that one. Irish start, they go over the top, pass to O'Malley in the lane. His shot blocked out by Butterfield, denying him. Design play for O'Malley underneath. He couldn't get open underneath, and it'll be St. Pat's to cue it in underneath their own hoop now with Heirigs. They go in the lane to Hess, turn around, fading hook, shot up too hard. Offensive rebound, Heirigs, and he's held as he came down with the rebound. Joseph with his 5th board. First foul of the second half, 15 seconds in will be the first on Caden Spearman. Irick smacks the ball on the end line right this time. Not there in the lane, out to the wing to O'Malley, corner to Condon. Comes to Hess, right wing, open three for Jack, and he hits his second of the day. 9 in the game for Jack Hess, 43rd, 341st of his career, and it's a 5-point lead, 25-20. You get the feeling that that three-point shot could be huge in the second half here. 25-20, enters it into Young. Young, turnaround, tough contested shot, missed, and the rebound to Condon. Force that one a little bit. 7:18 to play in the third. Condon into the front court. Stops, kicks right. Hyriggs drives in, stops at the elbow, finds Davies underneath on the right block. Defenders in the air, goes up in traffic. Missed it, but got called for a foul at Hershey. 2 free throws coming up, but who's it on? There's a host of players. They got Gosnell with his second for the body. Team second. 2 free throws for Alex Davies. 4 points for the 6'1 senior. Playing in his final regular season game here at McGann. He'll play sub-districts here. That one a high arcing swish for Alex. I mean high. This one just as high, and it rims off. And the rebound to Sage Young, and as he comes down with it, he's fouled. I think Hyrig's getting a hand in there, his first. 7:07, third quarter, 26-20. Right now the lead for St. Pat's. They've opened up with a 4-0 run to start this first minute of our third quarter. Hershey worked hard to get it down to 2 right at half. Quickly got back up to 6. Helsher right wing. Looks in, nowhere to go. Now he goes to Gosnell. He'll fake and spin. Gosnell, tough shot in the lane, rolls it over the rim. In a ton of traffic, he puts it in. He's got 9 to lead the Panthers, and right now that's the go-to for Hershey, is feeding it inside. Hershey back in their 2-3 zone. Hess right side. He'll try a deep one. This one's on the line. Deep NBA Ranger for Jack Hess. Monster shot. And it's a 7-point lead, largest of the game for the Irish, with 6:25 to play in the third. Here's Spearman, left corner to Butterfield. Out of the corner to Gaha Helsher out front. He'll look, pick up his dribble, go up top, and a reach-around foul on Davies as he was trying to deny Gosnell the ball at the high post, and up comes Trayton White to check in as Davies commits his third. Our scoreboard today brought to you by Sandhill State Bank, your financial partner in the Sandhills and the most committed brand in banking. Find them online at sandhillstate.com or stop in at 803 South Dewey in North Platte. Hershey crashes in the lane for the inbound. They go to Gosnell. Kick out. Butterfield open 3. The senior off the mark. Rebound to Joseph Hyriggs, his 6th of the day. He's not found a lot of offense. Other way, Hess going coast to coast, and he loses it. But there was a foul on Hershey. Running alongside him was Sage Young, who commits his 3rd foul. So he becomes the first Panther with 3. And in comes Cooper Hill. He'll come in for Young. Inbounding will be Hyriggs, up 7-29-22. 6:06 to play in our third quarter. Looking is Hyriggs out to the corner to O'Malley. He'll attack, kick up top to Hess. Contested 3, top of the key. He's feeling it. He's on fire. 3 straight threes for Jack Hess. 4 in the game. He's got now 15 in the game, and we've got a timeout from the Panthers. 10-point lead for St. Pat's, and Jack Hess dialing up the 3-point shot. This timeout brought to you by Fortify Group of North Platte. Rely on Fortify for all your insurance needs. See Kevin McGann under the bright green awning at 408 South Jeffers, or call 221-6962.
Do you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer ran, and all proceeds benefit North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays, 10 to 3.
HG Management's ready to put their half a century of experience to work for you, whether it's farm and ranch management, ag appraisals, or ag real estate sales. See Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicey, or Justin Pieper at HG Management in North Platte. 3 straight threes for Jack Hess, who has 15 now in the game, to make it a 10-point lead. I mentioned when he made that early in this half, I thought, I wonder what the 3-point line is going to feel like. That might be a difference in this second half. So far, obviously it is. 10-point lead. Here's Butterfield to Hill on the elbow. Hill working on Condon. Tough fadeaway shot. Won't go. Rebound into the hands of O'Malley in a ton of traffic, and they're going to get a foul on Hershey underneath, trying to take it away. It's going to be Cooper Hill. Just his first. team 4th, and Caleb Munson will check in for Trayton White. North Platte St. Pat's by 10 here after a 2-point lead at the half. They've exploded in this third quarter. O'Malley gets it right side. Hershey staying in their zone. Hyriggs up top, back to O'Malley. Not shooting, back to Hyriggs. Comes left side, Condon with a ball fake. His shot has not been the 3 today. It's been the driving. He does drive, reverse layup. Corby Condon all the way in. He's got 10. Beautiful drive. It's a 12-point lead for the Irish. Here's Helsher in the front court for the Panthers. They go to Hill on the elbow, into Gosnell, throw a low pass, picked up from behind by O'Malley. Now he's running to Condon in the front court. Doesn't really have numbers. He'll hold up. Now he'll drive baseline. He'll backdoor to O'Malley, waiting for it. Layup missed though. Rebound to O'Malley in traffic. He got that one to roll over the rim and in. O'Malley just padding his offensive stats, and it's a 14-point lead for the Irish. 4:50 to play in the third quarter. Helsher comes near wing. Into the corner for Butterfield. Into Hill, and a reach and foul. Good call. Irish definitely got a hand in on that one. It is on Logan O'Malley, number 1 for the senior, team 3rd. And in comes Van Arsdale and Sage Young. Butterfield and Helsher come out with 4:43 to play in our third quarter, 36-22. Not often will you see Young and Butterfield on the bench, the two best defenders. You got to have one of them in the game. So Young comes back in. Inbound comes out to the wing to Young. Trying to get it to Spearman. It's not there. They go to Gosnell at the free throw line. They go to Hill. Spearman gets a baseline fadeaway 17-footer, and he hits his third and fourth points. Nice shot. 36-24. Lead is 12. 4:26 to go here in the third quarter. Comes around the perimeter. Right corner. O'Malley wide open 3. Too long. The backside rebound to Young. That's when Logan will want to hit. He was wide. 4:15 to play in the third. Panthers down 12. Here's Spearman behind the back out front, working on Hess. Goes into Gosnell. He'll turn. And a reach and foul on Logan O'Malley. His second, team 4th. And up comes Will Moats with 4:06 to play here in the third quarter. And Trayton White will check in as well. And O'Malley and Munson will come out. 36-24. Boys varsity game here from McGann. Big one for both teams. These are the they're both number 4 in their individual classes in power points, so some opportunity to move up. They go into Van Arsdale. He works on Hyriggs. Out front to Young. Left corner to Van Arsdale. Baseline drive. That's stopped out to Hill. He works and shoots a hook shot over. White misses it. Hyriggs with his 7th rebound. So good. Hyriggs into the front court. Up 12, 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Slows it up. Hershey's gone man-to-man. For the first time today. No, they haven't. Check that. It might be a box and one. I think it is. Hess on Van Arsdale on him. Yeah, it's a box and one for sure. Condon, high right with Spearman on him. Got around him. Drives into the elbow. Stops. Contested shot. Oh, wow. Top shot. He's got 12, and it's 38-24. When you see a junk defense, somebody has to step up. That was a big shot. Across the timeline comes Spearman, left wing, guarded by Moats. Boy, did a tremendous job on him. Now they get a hand check call on Moats. That was pretty solid defense, but it'll be Will's second. Team 5th with 3:11 to play in the third, starting to rack him up here in this late third quarter. Butterfield in, Eli McConnell in as well. Young and Gosnell come out with 3:11 on our clock in the third quarter. Still a long ways to go. 38-24. Inbounding will be Spearman. Underneath the zone hoop with Moats on him. They crash in. They get Butterfield. He has it in the short corner. Trapped. Got to get rid of it. Butterfield finds Van Arsdale, but wide out of bounds. Hershey's taking care of the ball. Both teams. This has been a really well-played game. Only 10 turnovers between the two teams. 7th there on Hershey. O'Malley, Munson back in. Moats and wide out. 3:04 to play in the third. 38-24 our score here from McGann. Condon brings it across the mid-stripe with a dribble. Good behind the back, drives in the lane now to the rack. Right-handed layup all the way right down the hoop. He's got 4. Oh, man. I tell you what, boy, the last 5-6 games, he has been just phenomenal. Here's Spearman working up front, down 16 now, largest deficit. They go into Butterfield. Now Hill with a free throw line shot. That will rim off. Rebound out to Condon. No, Van Arsdale takes it away from behind. He'll drive in now. He'll lay one up. Can't get it to go, but he drew a foul. Van Arsdale with a nice physical take there. And he'll go to the line for a pair of free throws. 6th team foul for St. Pat's, the second on High-Riggs. Davies has 3. Moats, High-Riggs, and O'Malley have 2. And Van Arsdale with 2 free throws. The 6'2 senior buries his first points. And we've got a timeout taken by Coach O'Malley with 2:33 to play here in the third. The score, 40-25. St. Pat's by 15. Quick 30-second timeout. We're back after this.
No matter who you are and where you're going, Mid-Plains is here for you. The differences of our campuses make us stronger. Our shared mission propels us forward. You can't define us as one person, one town, one place. We are many, in pursuit of something bigger, together. With 6 individual campuses supporting a vast and determined region. We are Mid-Plains Community College.
Second free throw out of the timeout upcoming here for Logan Van Arsdale, the 6'2 senior. 5 points in that game in the SPVA title against St. Pat's, and 1 today. Second free throw, buried. Big free throws there from Van Arsdale. That makes it 40-26. They had Helsher checking in for Van Arsdale, who gets a good 2 points for Hershey. Down 14 here with 2:33 to play in the third. Highlighted by Hess's 3 straight threes to start it off. He's being heavily defended by Butterfield. I think a box and wells. I think it's might be man-to-man now. Right side it comes to O'Malley. Might not even been box to 1 earlier, but it looked like it was. Here's Condon, free throw line, driving, reach-in foul or a hold foul. And that's going to be the team 5th on the Panthers, and it'll be the 4th on Sage Young. He's had a tough day, been saddled with foul trouble most of the game, and he'll come out. Spearman back in. Inbound is High-Riggs out to the wing to Condon. 2:15 to go. 14-point lead. O'Malley right side. Now Hess, high right. The game high 15. High-Riggs gets it with 2:05 to go. Left side to Hess. He'll find Munson at the free throw line. Munson dribbles once, kicks out to High-Riggs, not shooting. Spearman on him. High-Riggs comes near side for Hess again. Oh, Hess got left alone just enough. Short. Rebound tipped into the hands, ultimately, of Spearman. Up ahead to Helsher now. Helsher back to Spearman. Corner 3. Show just misses. Condon on the rebound. That was another really good look. Ball into the front court to Hess. He'll drive in. Layup up and in. Oh, man, that was tough for Hershey because that one just about dropped for Caden Spearman. He is 0 for 3, just hasn't been able to get it going. 42-26, a 16-point lead again. Guys now at the free throw line. Spins in the lane, shot up, missed. Rebound Munson. Irish up 16 with $1:15 to go. And it's St. Pat's with 70 seconds to go in the third, up 16. High-Riggs left wing on up top to Kind of goes through his hands. He's able to pick it up, though. Back to Joseph High-Riggs on the left wing. Helsher meets him out on the three-point line. Here's Munson popping out. Condon back near side. Oh, it looked good there for O'Malley, but they get the Hess instead. O'Malley was posted up underneath. Instead, now they'll reset with 50 seconds to play in the third quarter. 42-26. Here's O'Malley popping out. Right side to Corby Condon. Looks in for Munson, not there. Oh, the back door to Hess might have been there. They didn't see him. They'll hand it off and reset it again. 38 seconds to play in the third. And if you're an Irish fan, probably not the worst thing here. Milk some clock here at the end here. And here's Condon driving through the lane and a hack on the arm. Irish have been aggressive in this game. Haven't shot a lot of free throws, only 7, but they picked up some fouls along the way as Helsher's just his first, but it was on the shot. So it'll be 2 free throws for Condon, who has 12 points today, 1 for 1 at the foul line. First by the senior, rims off. In comes Moats and White and Van Arsdale and McConnell. 31 seconds to play here in our third quarter. Fouls, 11 apiece between the two teams in this game. Hershey 7 of 10 at the foul line. St. Pat's countering 5 of 8 at this point. Second free throw for Condon. Will rim miss that one. McConnell on the rebound. It's a couple missed free throws with 28 seconds to go in the third. Hershey down 16 here. Here's Spearman, guarded by Moats. He'll work Into the corner, bad pass. Condon stole it, but dribbled off his foot. And it will be St. Pat's ball. It'll be Hershey ball with 14 seconds to play. And it will be. And inbound comes to Van Arsdale with 12 seconds. Up top to Butterfield. Butterfield hands it off to Spearman with 9 seconds. Here's Spearman working by Moats. Ball tipped into the hands of Hill at the free throw line. Hill comes out to Butterfield. 2 seconds. Tosses a 3 short, and that will end our third quarter of play here from the McGann Activity Center. North Platte St. Pat's leading 42-26 here at home against Hershey. Our fourth quarter coming up right after this on Husker Radio.
Whether you are traveling for business or leisure, the Hampton Inn of North Platte has what you need. Enjoy a free hot breakfast featuring fresh waffles, the clean and fresh Hampton bed, free high-speed internet, and flat-screen televisions. Our friendly staff will pamper you while you earn Hilton Honors Points with every stay. Located conveniently at the intersection of I-80 and Highway 83, Hampton Inn guarantees you will be happy or your stay is free. The Hampton Inn of North Platte. We love having you here.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop with fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. And for real shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop with the lowest beer prices in town and happy hour twice daily, and we never close. Quick Stop with 27 locations open 24/7.
Back here on Husker Radio's KODY. Tanner Struckman with you here from the McGann Activity Center. 42-26, Hershey with the ball down 16. It's Helsher out front, man-to-man defense. Hands off to Butterfield. He'll come left wing. Butterfield up top to Helsher. He'll try a 3 out front. It's short out. Man, that one didn't hit anything. Hershey has just not had an outside shot today. 1 of 12 in the game. And it's a 16-point lead. Irish outscore Hershey 20-6 in that quarter. It was really Hess's 3 threes that started it off. Across the timeline is Hyrigs. Hands off to Corby Condon. Man-to-man defense from the Panthers. Hyrigs gets it right side. Comes up top to Davies. Fakes left. Now he does go to Condon on the left wing. A jab step. Now he goes a Hill fadeaway baseline shot. Oh, wow. I tell you, Corby struggled the last couple games, but he has played well today. 16 points, and it's an 18-point lead. That was a tough shot. Here's Gosnell answering short 3. Spearman in the lane to this 4th rebound. He'll come out to the wing. Up to Helsher with 7:11 to go. Enters it in to Hill. Got a good position over the rim, but missed it. Got his own rebound, though. And he'll kick it up top. Helsher. Helsher driving. Helsher to the rack. Fouled. He'll get free throws. That was a good take there. Cooper Hill with a nice move. He got in there and just couldn't roll it over the rim. But Helsher gets the other rebound, and now we'll get 2 free throws. As he was fouled, it's Davies' 4th foul. First of 2 for Austin Helsher. The senior puts it in. 3 points for him today. Hey, Pasapalooza's North Platte's only doggy daycare facility. Bring your dog to play with other dogs for the day or let them stay for overnight boarding. At the Road Roof Building on Halligan Drive, it's your pet's happy place. That free throw buried. Austin Helsher needing both of those gets them. It's 44-28. O'Malley picked up in the backcourt. Helsher bumping, getting real close to a foul, and he'll pick one up. As Helsher gets his 2nd, that's the team's 7th. It's a 1-and-1 now for Logan O'Malley. 6:54 to go. O'Malley 2 points today. And it'll be Sage Young coming back into the game. Helsher to come out. Hershey's going to get back into this game. They're going to need one of their best defenders. And Young back in the game. Here's Davies out. Trayton White in. 1-and-1 here for Logan O'Malley with 6:54 to go. O'Malley's first on the 1-and-1. Too long. Rebound Gosnell. Here's Gosnell across the timeline to Young. Young right side. Young up top to Gosnell. Young's got the only 3 today for Hershey. Butterfield open in the left corner. Passes on that. Drives in. Sets up Young. Right corner 3. A good looking shot but short. Rebound to Hyrigs, his 8th of the day. It's a big defensive rebound. Joseph across the timeline. That was a good look, though. Other way, Irish cutting through, loses the ball. Tipped out by Young. It'll remain with St. Pat's. 6:26 to go. Coach O'Malley may be thinking probably a little too much dribbling there. And it will be Irish to cue it in underneath. Jack has to send it in with 6:26 to go. Looks on the end line left. Comes out to the wing to Davies. Davies dribbling. Hands it off to Condon. Condon driving. Floating shot short. Rebound. Davies comes in. Oh, they're going to get Alex with the 5th foul. His day's going to be done coming in for the rebound. And that's a tough one for Alex. He'll finish with 5 points today, the senior. And it will be a 1-and-1 the other way. Somebody's got to come in for him. Nobody had come in. Now Trayton White comes in for him. David doesn't, I'm not sure how many times he's fouled out. Not many. And Butterfield with a 1-and-1. It's the right guy you want at the line. O'Malley will check in. He'll come in for Moats with 6:20 to go. 44-28. That SPVA game was around a 16-point lead at one point. Hershey got back in that in the fourth quarter. Butterfield's free throw misses, and Condon on the rebound. That's a rarity. Butterfield so good at the foul line in his career. Here's Condon the other way underneath the hoop. Lost it out off Gosnell. Remains with St. Pat's with 6:11 to go. I got Coach O'Malley's probably thinking, guys, we got to use a little bit of clock each possession, just a little bit. You want offense, but maybe you want to stay aggressive. Here's Heirigs spinning. Heirigs loses it. White picks it up, and he'll put a layup up and in. Trayton White, opportunistic, finishes with 2. And it's 46-28, 6 to go. 6 minutes. Spearman out front. Comes left side. Spearman, fall away 3 on the wing. Good. Tough shot for Caden Spearman. His first 3 of the game, 47th of the year. Timeout Panthers. 5:52 to go. 46-31. Irish by 15. A full timeout taken. It's brought to you by Fortify Group of North Platte. Rely on Fortify for all your insurance needs. See Kevin McGann under the bright green awning at 408 South Jefferson, or call 221-6962.
Hosting a get-together, event, or party? The last thing you want is to turn your house upside down to get ready for one. Use Occasions in North Platte instead. Occasions is the area's event venue for gatherings of up to 55 people inside, with a beautiful outdoor patio as well, with tables and chairs included and a full kitchen for your use. All you need to do is show up. Meetings, parties, or simple get-togethers. Occasions is where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trzynski, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
All right, 5:52 remaining in this one from McGann Activity Center. North Platte St. Pat's leading Hershey 46-31. Still a long ways to go. And on the inbound, Young fouls out of the game. A reach in, and Young fouls out. And his day will be done with 3 points. So it's a tough day for the senior. And with 5:50 to go, it'll be Heirigs to another 1-and-1. Coach Jorgensen getting the explanation here. Fouls are 13 and 13, for what it's worth. Heirigs with 4 points. First trip to the foul line for the senior. Another 1-and-1 for the Irish. This one in there. He's one of the better foul line shooters on the team, 68%. Moats and White will check in. Defense for offense here. O'Malley and Gunson come out with 5:50 on the clock, 47-31. Second one upcoming here for Joseph Heirigs. Puts them both in. He has 6 points, 8 rebounds. He has just been, can't say enough of what he's done. I mean, Jack Hess gets a lot of the headlines, but Heirigs does so much. Here's Butterfield driving, kicking out. Helsher ball faking. He'll penetrate in the lane, kick to Hill, elbow shot up. High bounce off the rim a couple times. Rebound tipped out into the corner to Spearman. Spearman trapped. He'll throw it up top right into the hands of Condon. Condon taking it into the lane. Condon spinning in the lane, passing to Hess. He'll put a shot up and in. Hess with 19 in the day. 50-39-31, largest lead of the game. 5:18 remaining in this one. So Hershey just unfortunate for them and not been able to get a three-point shot today. Here's Gosnell, and he spins a foul on the floor. It'll still be free throws. A 1-and-1. I don't know, I think they maybe got Hess. Yeah, his first on the arm. And it will be team 9th. O'Malley and Munson back in. As Gosnell to the line for 1-and-1. 9 points for the senior today, 3 of 4 at the foul line. For his third double-figure game of his career against St. Pat's. Had one last year and one this year. He'll get it there with a free throw. 10 now for Gosnell. 5:09 remaining in this one, 50-32. Second free throw upcoming here. A lot of free throws from here on out. Double bonus is nearing. That free throw short. Rebound. Joseph Heinrichs with his 9th. He'll bring it across the timeline. He'll drive. Heinrichs to the rack. Right-handed layup all the way in. Nobody's stop ball. 8 points for Heinrichs. 9 rebounds. It's a 20-point lead. And he had a double-double against Cambridge. As Condon comes from behind, gets a steal. He's held up at midcourt by Butterfield with a foul. Not a bad foul there, because that was going to be a layup. It'll send Condon to the line for a 1-and-1. Back in is Moats and White here. 4:50 on our clock. It will be Corby Condon to the line. 1-and-1. He has 16 today. The first is up by the lefty and in there. In comes Garrett Brannon, 5'10 junior. He's a good three-point shooter, 35% behind the arc. Down 21. That's really your only option here for Hershey. They've got 2 today. 2 of 15, though. 5 for St. Pat's. The second free throw for Condon, in and out. White pokes the ball out of bounds. That could have easily been over the back on Trayton White. 4:49 to go in this one. And it will be Spearman across the mid-stripe. Guarded by Moats. Spearman up top. Spearman, fadeaway 3 on the left wing. That one won't fall. Made that one earlier. Offensive rebound to Hill. Butterfield in the lane, turning hook shot up. Bounces around, no. Rebound out to Heinrichs, who has his 10th of the day. And no, he loses it out of bounds. And it'll be Hershey ball off the turnover. Underneath, Spearman to send it in. Spearman goes into Gosnell. He kicks it out. Open 3 for Brannon. Up too hard. Rebound, Jack Hess. Only his second of the day, but a big one there with 4:20 to go. 53-32. Here's Heinrichs cutting through the lane. Rolls around, misses it. Trayton White with a rebound. He's blocked by Butterfield. Nice board, but a nice rebound. Or blocked by Bryce Butterfield. Brannon in the front court to Butterfield. Right side to Gosnell. He'll pass on a 3 and drive into the lane, and he draws a foul, a body foul on, I think maybe Trayton White. It will be his second, and that'll send Gosnell back to the line. He's shot 6 today. These will be 7 and 8. 4:01 to go, 53-32. It's been a tremendous effort defensively for the Irish. And the first is up and too hard. And really, that's kind of been a theme for St. Pat's against Hershey. They only gave up 39 in the loss in Hershey. They gave up at the SPVA tournament 43. I mean, for a team that averages 60 points a game, they feel pretty good if you only give up 43. And of course, the free throw misses there, and O'Malley able to clear the rebound for St. Pat's with 3:58 to go. Across the timeline, it's into the front court to Heinrichs, but here's Condon in the lane now. Condon, and an offensive foul called. They got Will Moats away from, they're trying to set a little screen for Corby cutting through, gets his first. And a turnover back to Hershey with 3:52 to go, a 21-point lead. Of course, the Irish would say to that 60-point lead, or 60-point per average. They only scored 37 in Hershey. That's not a guarantee when you give up 39. That ball tipped out by Hess at midcourt. It'll be Hershey ball far sideline. Spearman will come over to cue it in. No, Van Arsdale will. With 3:48 to go in this one. Spearman gets it in the backcourt. Picked up by Moats. Cross behind his back. Reach-in foul on Moats at midcourt. Will's fourth. And Coach O'Malley talking to Will right now, saying you don't want to give away freebies at this point. And Caden Spearman's as good of a freebie as there is at the foul line, 75% on the year. First of two, and short off the front of the rim. Been that kind of a day. Him and Butterfield, terrific foul line shooters at 75 and 76%. And he misses them both. McConnell with a rebound, though. And Spearman gets it. Another opportunity for Hershey. Spearman trapped right side, throws the ball away right into the hands of Moats. A lead, Hyriggs in the front court. No, Hess comes up with it. Hess with the dunk! Jack Hess finishes his extra point. He's gotten 21 in the game. The steal leads to a two-hand flush for Jack Hess, his second straight game. Now we get a foul on St. Pat's on the other end. Boy, that was a heck of a dunk. And right when Jack got that, he almost took it away from Hyriggs. To say, no, this one's mine, buddy. Condon commits his first. It will be a pair of free throws now for Van Arsdale, who is 2 for 2. First is up and in. 3 points for Van Arsdale here today. In comes Cooper Hill. That was an exclamation point for this one, and for, boy, that was I didn't think he was going to have room to get that one up and down, though. You can go back and watch that one on our YouTube page. Hopefully our video guy, Trey Fermansky, got it. That free throw missed by Van Arsdale. The rebound goes out off St. Pat's. Irish can't hold on to the ball. Coach O'Malley in his patented grab it. Spearman to cue it in, 55-33, 3:17 now to go. It's just inching away, it seems like. Spearman looks in the lane, out to the wing, right into the hands of Hess. Just didn't see number 2. And now he's fouled in the backcourt with 3:14 to go. It'll be 2 free throws from here on out for both teams. Gosnell's third. 55-33. Hess with 21 in the game, off of 26 on Tuesday. And the first of 2 in there. Second one upcoming as McConnell checks in. Butterfield and Helsher back in. And it looks like Spearman and Gosnell check out, as does Brannon. 3:14 to go, down 23. It might be it for them. Second free throw for Hess here. That one's too long. Rebound to Butterfield out near the wing. 3:09 to go in this one. 56-33. Here's Butterfield driving to the rack. Layup missed. Rebound to Condon. Condon to Moats in the front court, who comes up with it. He'll kick it out. And Hess bring it out to the three-point line and use some clock. He'll send, coach says regular. Here comes the man-to-man motion offense. O'Malley has it left wing. Now to Moats. They'll use clock here with 2:46 to go. Hyriggs up top. He'll try a 3 on senior night. He deserved that one. Joseph Hyriggs with his first 3 of the game. He's got a double-double. Second of his career. 11 points today. It's 59-33. He has just been so good for the Irish the last 4 or 5 games. Helsher right wing looks in to Hill on the elbow. He'll dribble once, take a shot over the defender, misses it. Rebound, O'Malley skies up for it. 2:18 to go. Hassel walking across the timeline here. Come near side to O'Malley. This is a 2-point game at half. Irish have just dominated the second half. Hassel try a 3, short. Rebound to Cooper Hill. And Butterfield will come into the front court for the Panthers with 1:50 on the clock. Helsher gets a screen from Butterfield. Back to Bryce on the near wing. He'll try the 3, and he'll hit. Bryce Butterfield with his first 3, 8th of the year. He has 6 points. 59-36 now with $1:40 to go in this one. Irish will slow things down here. Condon will come near wing to O'Malley with 90 seconds on the clock. And looks like 5 subs set to come in for St. Pat's at the next break. Hess gets it high right, 1:20 on the clock. He dribbles, he'll just use some clock. It might take a Coach O'Malley timeout to get the 5 subs in who are set to come in. Minute 10 to go in this one, 59-36. Now Hess cutting through the lane. He'll dribble out of it, go back to O'Malley, and they'll milk some more clocks. 1:02 to go in this one. And we've got a timeout taken by Coach O'Malley. 59-36. The Irish going to get a victory here at home over the Hershey Panthers. And it will be 5 subs in and 5 subs come in for Hershey as well. Andrew Brocious, Connor Hasenauer see their first action. Garrett Brannon back in. Cade Chronister in for Hershey, along with Aiden George, Eli McConnell, and Logan Van Arsdale. With a minute to go in this one. A second half. Dominating fashion, 37-16 here in this second half for St. Pat's. Here's Brocious up top to Moats, left side to Hasenauer with 46 on the clock. Senior night is going to go to the home team here today. Brocious turnaround 3 out front. No. Rebound Munson. Caleb will dribble once. He'll put a shot up. No. Blocked by Van Arsdale. Nice play by Logan Van Arsdale. Hershey with the rebound, 28 seconds to go. Van Arsdale into the front court. Hands off. Brannon, right wing 3 up. And hit Garrett Brannon. He's got 15 on the year. He's going to be a good one. The senior, he'll be a senior next year. Certainly will be looked at, I'm sure, as one of the sharpshooters for next year's squad. 10 seconds to go. Irish going to run the clock out and get a home victory here over their rivals in the Hershey Panthers, 59-39. Final buzzer will sound here from the McGann Activity Center. There it is. And it's a victory for North Platte St. Pat's here in the nightcap. Our quick stop post-game show begins from the McGann Activity Center right after this on Husker Radio. Come on back for it next.
For thorough news reporting by experienced journalists, read the North Platte Bulletin. Each of our core staff has from 7 to 20 years of experience in news gathering, and our roots go all the way back to the letter to the bulletin that launched the renowned World War II canteen. It's affordable, colorful, and you can keep up with the commissioners, city council, schools, civic groups, sports, courts, and entertainment. Look for the bulletin's news bents in restaurants, too. Connecting with us is as simple as saying, "Hey, Google, the North Platte Bulletin."
The Cedar Room in North Platte is a restaurant and lounge to match any occasion that deserves to be remembered or brunch meetings that need to impress. Come sit in the wonderfully unique cocktail bar or the perfectly lighted dining room with the family, colleagues, and loved ones. Wine and dine your company with elegance at the Cedar Room in North Platte. The bricks are open and the atmosphere is always warm and inviting. Coming back will be your first thought when leaving. The Cedar Room, downtown North Platte.
My dad always said, it's not hard to make decisions when you know what your values are. That stuck with me. And that's why I like knowing the decisions made by my public power electric utility are done locally. Local control means my utility is governed, managed, and powered by Nebraskans who know the values of the communities and the customers they serve. And there's nothing more Nebraskan than that.
This message brought to you by your local public power utility and Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us.
Welcome back here on our from the McGann Activity Center. Tanner Strunkman with you. It's a final here in our boys game. It was a winner for North Platte St. Pat's over the Hershey Panthers here in this one. 59-39. Your post game here brought to you by Quick Stop, just around every corner. Fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road to everywhere, it is Quick Stop. Tanner Strunkman with you. Brendan Lyons here on the Quick Stop post game show. Can coach. First off, congrats on the win.
Yeah, thank you. That was a lot of fun. Get as many people in here as we could. At 50% capacity, I think we were right at it. So it was a lot of fun to have everybody here and watch some good basketball tonight. So it was, a lot of fun.
Yeah, this was a barn burner. I mean, this felt like 40-48 to 46 or maybe even less scoring at halftime. It was 22-20. What at halftime, if any, adjustments were made?
I don't think there was really anything we did. We talked about a few different things that we kind of executed down the stretch. But every time out, those kids, they came over and they said defense, defense, defense. Jack was the one that was kind of leading the charge on that. At halftime, he said it, Corby said it. But really, every dead ball we had, Jack was always saying, we got to get another stop, get another stop. And those guys, they just kept digging in and kept making those guys difficult shots. And we just finished with rebounds, and we did a really good job of just digging in, I guess.
Yeah, obviously, it's probably the same mentality off defensively as it was at the SPBA tournament to limit Caden Spearman. He got his first 3 right at the end there and finished with 7.
Yeah.
And it was just an insane shot that he made.
Right.
But, I mean, that's got to be – that's point number 1. And, you'll deal with the rest of what comes after that if you can shut him down.
He's a phenomenal player. And you can watch on film where there's games where he'll come down, he'll only have 2 or 3 dribbles across half court, and maybe he might hit something that's deep because he's a heat check. So we know he's job number 1, and then we got to take care of everybody else. So when we do a good enough job like we did at SPBA tournament and we did tonight, I know the first game he hit a couple of those 3s late, but for the most part we did the job on him. But the way Jack and Will have defended him all year has been unbelievable for a phenomenal talent like that to hold him to that much scoring.
That also physical game.
Yeah,
really physical.
very.
I mean, this was a bruiser, and I thought you guys matched the intensity there.
Yeah, no, we needed a game like this too, just to kind of show our physicality too, because we're pretty skilled. We got a bunch of kids that are pretty skilled, but we're strong, we're physical. I mean, we're ready to take on the challenge of any team that wants to come after us too. So to have a game like this to kind of prove it was really good for us for our psyche going forward.
Obviously, 3 threes in a row by Jack Hess was huge. I mean, that kind of, it was a close. I mean, in Hershey had worked so hard to get it down to 2 at half, and you come out and just blow it back up to nearly 10 within a couple minutes. That was, I thought, a backbreaker a bit.
When he shoots like that, he's tough to defend. I mean, he's so good off the dribble. He's so good. I mean, when he hits a string, he's like Caden Spear. I mean, those guys are pretty similar skill sets. Jack's just a little bit bigger, but I mean, those guys, when they get hot, and it was fun to see him come out and hit those 3 to start the third quarter for us.
Got to feel happy for your seniors,
Absolutely.
including Corby got back going. I thought Corby played a great game in that he understood I'm not shooting the 3 right now real well. He banked one in. Yeah. He went 1 of 3 today, which is a first one in quite a few games. And he realized, this my game today has got to be get in the lane because he's such a tough guy to stop when he's driving.
Yeah, no, he really took charge on the defensive end too, but down on the offensive end, he's just really good at elevating straight up and getting a little separation to get a shot off, and he just took what was easy for him tonight. That's what we got to have out of him. Just keep taking what's easy for him. Then we can move from inside out. But, I mean, for him to bounce back the way he did after the last couple games he's been playing is really good for him because, it just – from his sophomore year to now, he's grown up a lot. And to have him to do that was great.
59-39. I want to give a shout-out to your reserve and JV squad as well. They got wins tonight, and their season almost coming. I mean, there's only maybe 1 game left for them next week in Paxton. So they've had a tremendous year.
Yeah, no, they've been a lot of fun to coach. And the effort and energy those guys play with is pretty much like out here. Just not everybody gets to see it. And to come out and play the way we did in those 2 games, too, was a lot of fun to really show off for our fans over at St. Pat's High tonight.
Yeah, they put up 52 in the reserve and 69 in the JV. That's pretty good
fun.
Offense. 59-39. All right, now you move on, and now you get Paxton next Friday, which is a good fundamental test for you. I mean, that's a great test against a team that's always so fundamental. They're not as strong as they've been, but Coach Jody Rhodes could put together a pretty darn good team without anybody, and a good way to finish out the regular season and get you ready for subs.
Yeah, no, Coach Rhodes his team always plays hard, and like you said, fundamentally sound. They do everything by the book, and they got a good score there. And Store, I think Dane Store is his name. He's really good player with the home kid. I can't remember his first name right now, but he's a pretty good player too. And they started a freshman at the point guard that's handling the ball pretty well and doing a good job for him. So excited what we can put out there next Friday night, and then kind of get the ball rolling for the sub districts and moving forward.
It'd be fun that this isn't your final home game.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so with that new sub-district rule, that'll be a lot of fun to have that Tuesday, Thursday for us to have some people get back in the gym in here to see the McGann Activity Center, hopefully at 75% capacity because that starts tomorrow. So that'll be a lot of fun to have a few more people if we can get them here.
You'd like to think the NSAA would have known Hershey St. Pat's was tonight.
I know it. Can't they bump that up 12 hours or 5 hours? That's what I was telling Coach Dotson. Can't they bump it up 5 hours so we get a 7 o'clock instead of midnight? So
congrats on the win. Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, thank you, Tanner. You too.
Coach Brennan Lyons with us here on the postgame. Irish get the victory in this one, 59-39. St. Pat's improves now to 17-5. Hershey drops to 18-3 on the season. Your postgame numbers brought to you by Condon Signs of North Platte. Condon's is North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company, creating custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and they'll service your existing sign going into their 30th year of business serving the North Platte area. Visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. St. Pat's with the victory, 14-8, 20-17 by quarter, 22-37 by half, 59 in the game. Jack Hess leading with 22 today at 4 threes, 17 from Corby Condon, 11 from Joseph Heirigs, 10 rebounds, his second career double-double in the last 3 games. 6 of 17 on the three-point line, 9 of 16 on the foul line, 5 turnovers. Led by as many as 26, they win this one by 20, improved to 17-5 on the year. Meanwhile, for Hershey, 8, 12, 6, and 13, 20-19 by half, 39 in the game. 10 for Gosnell, 7 for Spearman, 6 for Butterfield, 4 for Helsher, 3 apiece for Hill, Van Arsdale, Brannon, and Young. Hershey goes 4 of 19 on the three-point line, 11 of 21 on the free throw line, 11 turnovers in this one. For the Panthers, they led early by 1. We had one tie at 20-20. Irish get the victory 59-39. Hershey drops on the season to now 18-3. Those get your postgame numbers brought to you by Condon Signs. Time now for a play of the game. Swift Auto Center, play of the game. And Spearman gets it. Another opportunity for Hershey. Spearman trapped right side, throws the ball away right into the hands of Moats. A lead, Heirigs in the front court. No, Hess comes up with it. Hess with the dunk! Jack Hess finishes his extra point. He's gotten 21 in the game. The steal leads to a two-hand flush for Jack Hess, his second straight game. Yeah, he wanted to get that one, I could tell. That's our Swift Auto Center play of the game. Time now for our player of the game. It's brought to you today by Allo Communications, telecom home team. Allo is taking tech to the next level with products and services that provide its fiber fans with an all-star experience. If you're ready to up your internet game, go to allocommunications.com and get Allo. I'm going Joseph Heirigs, 11 points, 10 rebounds, his second career double-double. He was terrific in this game, I thought. Joseph kind of just operates as to me, he's the jump starter. He gets the rebounds and runs the court. He's just so smart and just so good with the ball. Joseph Heirigs, our Allo Fiber player of the game. Well, that's going to wrap it up here tonight from the McGann Activity Center. It's a weekend off. For high school basketball in the area. I don't know what we're going to do with our time, Trey. What do you think? He's going to play video games. I had a bet from the crowd if I could say watermelon in the broadcast. So maybe we'll have a watermelon crawl. That sound good? I had no good way to work that one into the broadcast either today, but maybe we'll have a water. That's the best I could do. So we're back in action on the air. We'll have sub-district basketball. We're going to have Hershey girls and St. Pat's boy girls on Tuesday. We'll have them on Husker Radio, so make sure you tune in. Paxton girls as well. We'll have a triple header on Tuesday night, but the weekend off. Again, your final here in the nightcap, 59-39. The win goes to North Platte St. Pat's, and we'll talk to you next Tuesday night for St. Pat's from South Platte, for Hershey from Chase County. I'm Tanner Struckman saying so long for the McGann Activity Center. I'm back after seeing on Tuesday from South Platte High School on Husker Radio.
This has been coverage of North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics on 1240 AM, 1061 FM, KODY. For a copy of today's game, contact the station at 308-532-3344. And for a full list of upcoming broadcasts, go to HuskerRadio.com. This has been a Husker Radio production.